Right, and I believe we should be live.
Let me see.
Take it away, J-Ro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Good
I don't see it.
afternoon, Market Nels trading floor.
It's gonna sit.
Oh wait, there we are.
Let me go ahead and make sure we're. Do you see it on your end there? We good to go?
Cool. Let me see. Let me pop it up real quick.
Can we all yeah.
All right, everyone out in YouTube
Oh,
land.
no.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. We back.
Cool.
Sorry about that, guys. We are back now. Thank you so much. If you want to drop a like, drop a subscribe, turn those notification bell, turn that bell on, ring a ding ding. Also sharing to YouTube or sharing to Twitter, Facebook, wherever you like to share. That would be cool. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
At it again.
So Mullen looks a little.
I was gonna say, do you guys remember that time today where Mullen broke 150 the second time?
Yeah, this has been.
Oh, wait, that's right now.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right now. Okay.
Yeah, this is. Someone said it this morning, but it does give me extraordinary SPRT vibes. I have to say, like just the aggression.
Oh, big time. SPRT and PROG vibes. It's that Wyckoff buildup pattern.
Oh yeah.
The White Claw pattern is my favorite. I love a good White Claw buildup.
White Claw, if you are hearing this, if you want to sponsor us, you're more than welcome to sponsor Hell's Trading Floor.
Well, sponsor just if you don't want to sponsor all of us. I mean, you could just sponsor me.
Just the drunks in the group.
Very open.
Man, White Claw is
Hey, I'm talking about myself too here.
But I can only, like, if I drink it at any point in time, it gives me an instant headache unless I am on a boat in the sun.
So basically, you have to be in one of their commercials.
Yeah, if you're in one of their commercials, you have the time of your life, and if not, you want to die.
Ooh, Mullen getting some volume.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I noticed this morning the opening 8 a.m. candle traditionally is just shy of about 500,000 shares on the minute. This morning it was 4 million.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is going to be a day.
This is a day.
Yeah.
It's already traded 338.2 million.
That's 338 million?
Yeah. 338. Wait, let me correct it. 338.57 million.
With a market cap of 24. Or I'm sorry, with a shares float of 22 million. Oh
yeah. Yeah, like I said, 338.70 million.
That is absurd. That is
Occams, you're so sweet.
So absurd.
0.85 million? 0.93 million.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you guys for joining back in. We're already pushing about another 50 concurrents almost right away.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. 20 likes and
thank you, everyone. We back.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on the Mullen flow throughout the day. And right after we had that initial rush, there was not a whole lot of options activity going on, but then we just got like an influx of a lot of orders. Obviously they're not huge. They're all like 1,000 plus, 2,000, 3,000, but they're pretty heavy bullish right now. Premium on the bull side is 1.42 million and on the bear side is 718. So not too bad.
Yeah, okay. That's great.
Getting ready to hit 340 million.
Oops.
ARNT is not having it today. Buy the dip. And it dips again. how it works, though. Damn, my portfolio is still big green. Mulan, Tesla, thank you.
Mulan. This is like SPRT when I told everybody that SPRT was Halloween spirit stores.
Spirit store.
That's funny. Yeah, Mulan. It's a Disney play.
It's a Disney.
Man, I'm
Dragons and shit.
crap ton of money on this PRT.
Yeah, me too. I think I spent like $310 and I made 10 grand.
That's insane.
Yep, same here.
That's, yeah, mine,
But
I
the
spent
real interesting part of that play was how fast I lost the money.
What?
Yeah. No.
Could
I
lose
was just-
money. Want to play
yeah,
this
just maybe lost it right after. No big deal. Well, not right after.
That's what you do is you do a stock trading stream channel, but you post production everything. So you do two channels. One channel is only you making a bunch of money, and the other channel is only you losing it all. Granted,
I'll take that bottle of wine and that bottle of wine and give me 2 of those.
and play it like they don't know each other exists. The schizophrenic trader.
Brent,
Like, where did my shares go? What happened?
Oh, Scrap Queen, I sent her a link in here. Did she not see it?
Brenda, the Queen of Swords, said, "Oh my God, I panicked. I thought they got y'all. Hedgies, thought the hedgies got us."
No, not quite.
Nope, not today.
Not today.
Hey,
Eight
Mr.
Man,
Head,
you
how's it
can
going?
watch it wherever you want. If you would like to watch it on YouTube with it muted, it like helps the numbers. But you know, you're already part of the chosen people here, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Good
that
night,
I
Mr. Head.
can actually go ahead and share my screen with Discord. Hold on one sec.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I think that slows the computer down, doesn't it? But your computer's new.
Well, I think his issue is actually his bandwidth. I don't think it's his computer because I mean, it could be his processor, but I think it's probably his internet connection.
He was running
That's
like
really
1,000
funny,
terabytes.
Yuri. They really do. Am I allowed to talk about that?
This could be the handle on the 5 W cup.
Yeah, we hit
Be the
5,000
handle
subs.
on
By
the
the way,
5
thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Round of applause. 5,000 subs on our channel here. I can't believe that. That's crazy. And we wouldn't be able to do it without every single one of you. So thank you.
Appreciate that.
We have 69 watchers.
Yeah,
That was,
nice.
bullish indicator if I ever saw one right there.
Ooh, you say that and then Mullen pumps.
Mm-hmm.
Everything starts pumping. Gotta pump it up.
We need that music.
But I could play the music in the
Where are
Discord,
you?
right? I want to hear it in the background.
Well,
I hear it on low. Will it come
I
out on
feel
YouTube?
like that's not gonna. I think Cat would have to have like some music going. I think we should have sea shanties playing personally.
I was gonna say if y'all want to have the Me 6 Bot playing low, I have it muted so YouTube won't knock us or anything like that. But
yeah, because we can't play. We have to play royalty free.
yeah, but
So.
yeah, I can't hear Me 6, so do whatever y'all are inclined for, I guess.
Oh, I see.
I thought that if you played any music on YouTube, it frees you from making any royalties.
It does.
But
That was a good one.
no, it wasn't. Don't lie to me.
I know.
You're only encouraging me.
I love his double bottom.
Oh.
Mullen.
Oh, where are the emojis?
Dangerous.
Where are the gifts?
Chat, will you just do one? What does chat want? Do you want 4 charts up, or do you want just one chart up? One chart being Mullen. YouTube chat. What would you guys like to see?
Yeah, and if
I
not,
usually
and if you want
encourage
to keep it
quad
a
chart.
4, if you want to keep it a 4-piece, then I suppose just let us know
Mullen.
what tickers.
They just want one chart of Mullen.
Okay.
What about what time frame would you guys like? Would you like a 1 minute, a 3 minute, a 5 minute?
These are 5.
Will do. The people have spoken. Just give me one moment, I will fix it.
AMC and MULN, that's what people want.
Yeah.
5 minutes says one person.
Somebody said just one chart and make it Mullen.
Let's split the difference and let's do like a 3-minute chart.
You got all your eggs in one basket.
That works.
Oh, and we went dark.
I just did that to change it out real quick.
Oh, appreciate that. Thanks.
Ooh, Mullen is pumping.
Let's do.
Ooh. Looking for that intraday. Is it?
Yeah.
Let me zoom out. Oh, yeah, it is looking at the intraday. Ooh, Mullen's about to pop.
You guys, this is crazy.
Ooh, Mullen is a pop. It's got a papa. It's got a papa.
7.5 million shares traded so far today.
Oh, bro, we might get a halt.
Let's go.
The song. That 5 minutes starting to look like a 1 minute candle. Come on, baby. 2 cents. 2 cents and you can rip. Come on, Mullen. I got faith in you. Son, wax off. Alexa,
This GIF is how I feel.
Rocket Man. Rocket Man by Elton John. Thank you. Poop. There it is.
Because the market ran. The market
That's the
ran.
song. Come on, Tesla. Come to Papa. Come to Papa, Tesla.
And you gotta show the shares I may never know.
I wish I could see this Tesla car. I'm so proud of this car. Wow. That's my wife.
Like, I knew the words of that song before all this, but I know every word to that song now. Every note and melody because of y'all.
Okay,
I've just
Spy,
been
what are
doing
you
this
doing
consistent, like it's the same thing, and going back on nostalgia, same thing SPRT, same thing AMC, doing that slow build over the whole day. Oh, there you go. Come on, 157. Let's make a new intraday. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, pop it, baby. Pop it. If it pops it, we're going to rip. Give me a freaking halt.
Check my
Give me a halt.
Before bed last night.
Yo, we should probably go on like a delay and get a little like sensor beep noise, so every time we can just go boop, keep monetized.
Yeah,
baby.
You think that'd work?
The markets
not at all.
Yeah.
We swear way too much. Be like, all right, guys, let loose over here. Dee, 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 dee.
This just in.
Hey, Kat, do you want to tweet out this video link so then TD can just retweet it?
Oh, wow.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah, I nailed one.
Wow.
Pop it.
Level 2 is getting crazy.
Pop it. Ooh, it's right there. It's tapping.
It's saying,
tap. It's
I
tap,
want
tap.
you
Oh,
in
oh,
my
oh,
belly. Nom, nom,
oh,
nom, nom.
oh, it wants to go through. Oh, no.
Get in my belly.
Oh, 157. Oh,
Nom,
here we go.
nom, nom, nom.
Ladies and
Nom,
gentlemen,
nom, 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 nom.
tables up. Please fasten your seatbelt.
Stay
We are
rough.
about to move.
Don't scream.
Ooh. Ooh.
We're gonna say our microphones are too good for that nowadays. We're gonna blow people's ears out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
J-Ruff, will you accept my friend request?
What's that?
Will you accept my friend request?
Of course I will. Somebody said it earlier. I need a tutorial on Discord.
That's
Get so
okay.
lost in this thing.
I want to be a little better friend. Be a little better friend. Yeah,
Yay, friends.
Ooh, Mulan, come on. Ooh, we're getting some volume. Let's go, Tesla.
Oh, over that new intraday. Let's go for 160.
Ooh, SPY is moving. WN, let's go. Here comes the rip, guys. Here comes the rip. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it all night. You can do it. La chancleta.
Tweet sent.
Ooh, come on. No. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. I don't want to see no red. Just
Don't
go.
breathe. Don't breathe.
And for everyone listening, if you guys aren't already in the Discord, just so
Ooh.
you're aware and you are enjoying the vibe of our last stream that we just did or this one, we are usually in our voice chat all day like this. So what we're doing right now isn't anything unusual. Like, we do this all day. So if you are interested in this and we aren't live streaming, you can always come into Hell's trading floor and join us there as well.
Whoa, 170 next. Let's go. 170 next.
Here comes the hawk. I'm telling you, brother, we're gonna get a
Ooh,
hawk.
that's a lot of volume. How much volume is that?
Let's go.
Let's get it. That was a 3 million minute one.
Holy
Let's
poop on a
get
stick
it.
bat, man. That's 10 million shares on the 5.
Holy hell.
Almost 10 million. It's 9.5 million.
Shit.
Wow.
What?
If you want to eat healthy.
Oh, not really.
They lost control of this stock completely.
Oh, nah, not yet.
Well, no, not
wait till
yet.
the FOMO kicks in. Wait till the FOMO kicks in.
They say it gets violent when they lose control.
That's what she said.
Hi-yo.
Yeah, that's solid point.
We gotta get some FOMO first. This is not. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Yesterday they only had $2.50 strikes. We get to that 250 strike.
Yeah, they did build out the option.
Oh my gosh, they have 750 and 10s.
Ooh, yeah, it's still pushing. Was I 1, 2, 6 screen candles in a row? Let's go.
Oh my gosh,
high
look at the percentage changes on all these options.
How much open interest on the 250s?
There is 500% increase on the 5s for April. 900% increase for the 750s for March.
I'm gonna pull up the for stream here. I'm gonna pull up the unusual whales flow for.
Yeah, let's look at that, Cat. That's a
How
good
much you want to
idea.
bet? We're about to get haunted. I'm telling you. I told you this earlier. We're gonna get haunted.
So yeah, this is all for MULN.
Jeez.
Everything over 1,000 for today. Ooh, let me move this out of the way. Oh my lord, 170, just going. Yeah, but a lot of bullish flow. 1.42 million on the bullish premium. 718,000.
Don't want to let it rip.
Lots and lots of calls.
Wow. 169.
Oof.
You do not want to let it rip. If the one, I'm telling you, they haven't lost
169 is
control
a
of it
bullish
yet.
indicator.
Absolutely.
They haven't lost control of it yet. Right now, people are just buying. This is just a little bit of pressure. So this is kind of just the beginning, bro. Come on, give me my money.
I am so impressed with ScourgeBot.
Yes, the bot pulled through.
Like, it's just so wild. And I didn't even know this about how you guys, like, how Flabbergang has been able to, like, work in each analyst, like, their theory, so it can be run based on, like True Demons theory, Bear Days, Cadude. Like, that's really cool.
Barefoot in Nebraska said, "My FOMO is kicking in. What's the story here with Mullen?" Yeah, man, it's a super risky trade, but I mean, it's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. But I know FOMO, bro. Trust me, I know FOMO. Shit, I know FOMO.
Oh man.
That's crazy. That's exactly what I was talking about right now too. FOMO hasn't even kicked in for this stock. Let FOMO kick in, then let them start to panic where they have to hedge. Then they have to just try to undo all the manipulation. There's an F word that I wanted to use for that. But all the manipulation, they got to try to undo that. The F words, it rhymes with uckery.
They're making a muckery out of it.
We're about to rip again, bro. They're not gonna be able to hold this. Watch, it's gonna
A
pop.
flockery. They're dealing with aviaries. Got it. A flockery.
Look at the SPY, IWM.
I got two next resistance levels on Mullen marked at 170 and 185 roughly. I'm curious to see if it follows that. Ooh, it's pushing stuff. Come on.
From State Farm. Problemo, brother. Devil inside said FOMO what? Might be able to buy another girlfriend. Mike. It's fixing to pop again, bro. Watch. It goes. They're not gonna be able to hold it.
Okay, Mullen, just go ahead and do that.
Bro,
you can do that. That's fine.
Okay,
I'm
we're
telling you,
over
after
170. We're
250,
heading for 185. Let's go.
If you just want to just like break away now and just lose your mind.
after 250, they're gonna lose it, bro. This is great.
Dude, with the amount of attention this stock already has on it, I think the writing's on the wall. I don't know. Then again, they pull some pretty wacky stuff. So,
I mean, just from my previous experience on stocks like this, I'm gonna call FOMO at $253.
I think you're about right. That low two, like once it passes that $2 threshold, and it's like it goes from being a penny stock to it's just past. Now it's real stock. I think there's that like psychological barrier at the 2.
Yeah, what were like TD's resistance lines that he mapped out?
There is no resistance.
That's the thing.
I know there isn't.
There
Okay,
is none.
listen, I know there isn't.
There is no resistance.
Yeah, resistance is at 375.
Resistance is at $10.
Then again at 5. Hey.
I'm looking at. I mean, I have
the biggest thing.
Oh, go ahead.
The biggest thing playing in our favor is that it has not been halted at all today.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yep. Yeah, for real. Once it does.
374 million shares traded so far.
Remember that day that AMC traded like $1 billion?
Yes. Gosh.
That's the most money I ever saw in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild. Dang,
Touched my
that
first 100,000 that day. I was loving it.
I'm loving it.
Ooh, AMD. Okay, so I bought all these positions because of the bot, the Scourge bot. We have the Scourge bot that Flabbergant had did or whatever, but Kadood came in there with his own like code or whatever. So I ran his. I went ahead and opened positions on them. One of them was TELL, and that one is doing real good. I guess the bot caught the bottom. Another one was the three cannabis stocks: HXO, Tilray, and cannabis. What is it?
What
Canopy
was that?
growth.
What was that other one though?
The one that PD bought
We were
into
talking
was
about
called
last night at the
PAGS.
professionals meeting.
PAGS? Was it PAGS?
It was Pegs and there was another
Yeah,
one.
Pags was one of them. Oh no, on which place you talking about, Boulay?
Let me look. I'm looking through them.
The only other cannabis play was
ALZN. It was ALZN. That's what it was. ALZN was brought up. I want to say it was Todd. Saw Todd Virgins on ALZN. I want to
Oh
say.
yeah, we got major Todd Virgins for show. For
Yeah, so I
show.
opened up some of that, and me and Numbskully got back into Intel because Intel, I like Intel.
Hey, we have
Ooh,
135 people listening right now.
goes Mulan. 160.
Thank you all.
180. 180.
160%, dude.
Dude, what the hell?
Jamie,
Oh my God, fucking go.
what?
Let's get demonetized here, people. I can't control my
wow.
mouth.
Wow.
Oh, oh my God, this feels so good.
Oh my gosh. They lost
Oh,
it, man.
You
we're
guys,
about
this
to
is
beat you up.
wild. This is a wild day. I
Look at
wonder
the
if like
ask. There is
You know what
they are losing so much ammunition for building walls on the ask. It's just getting cleared out.
let's fucking go, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
Can we get some rocket ships in the chat and
Oh
YouTube,
my
please? Like,
gosh.
let's get some rocket ships going.
184? 184? Kidding me. I gotta look at these cars.
Holy crap.
I gotta look at these cars. I just bought these today. 110%.
Let's get,
In my
yeah,
money.
hell yeah. And some flames. I love that, Jeffrey.
In my
Thank
money.
you.
Ooh, there goes a
Oh,
rocket
look
ship.
who it
Yes.
is.
To the moon, baby. To the moon.
I mean, yeah.
Let everybody know I love y'all in the Discord. Y'all my family, my coworkers.
Freaking
Oh, we have
I
Trey
love my
500.
Collins in the YouTube chat right now. Hey, Trey. Thanks for
Oh,
stopping by. You looking at Mullen? Let's fucking go, baby.
We love you too, Boulay.
come on.
Wasn't okay, so True Demon was saying that they are gonna have to, like, the more this goes up, they each day they're gonna have to buy in those FTDs that they don't want to show, correct? Like he was saying that every day that they would have to buy more shares or something. Yeah, because I think he was saying that that's why he thinks like the pre-market action was the way that it was today. Was them because they have like a date that they have to do that by, and oh, but yeah, I should probably not speak on it because obviously I'm not for sure about it. We're gonna clip that though, so if you were here watching the stream earlier from today that got cut, we will clip that piece out.
Welcome, Trey.
That's cool. This is wild, man.
This is what you call a little breather.
I mean,
Crazy
I don't know
that a
how.
breather is 15%.
Jeez Louise. This is wild.
Bye. What are you
My
gonna do?
calls are up 560%.
Trey found
Okay.
his way to the chat.
Ray, for joining, sir.
Don't forget though, the most important thing is if it's good enough for a screenshot, it's good enough for some profit.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
When I
How long have we been living with that?
since since we lost money, like October. I don't know.
But you're sure right on that though. Good enough to screenshot. Good enough to sell it.
Trade trades, are you enjoying watching this action? Isn't this wild, man? He's for sure in the Discord chatting with us right now. He's not on. Is he in VC? Oh no.
He's not in VC.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
I think he has to probably hop on his stream. Yeah, I get little greedy scrap queens, so I try to remind myself of that little tip whenever I get real excited.
Savvy.
Oh, did it already catch itself, bro? It catch itself at 69?
Hell yeah. Bullish
funny.
indicator right there. Let's fucking go.
That'd be funny.
Who doesn't catch themselves at 69?
Did it catch
Come
itself
on.
right here? Did it catch itself?
Yes. Who
right
doesn't
there.
catch your there we go, people. There we go. It's a sign.
Ooh, the SPY. There's some money coming in the SPY.
Had 170, but Milan's just like, come on, just the tip.
Dip and rip.
Just
at some point, can we get some Ortex? Craig in the chat is asking about Ortex on FNHC. I have not heard that ticker personally, so I don't know much. I'm also not an analyst, so I just work here. I'm the Michael Scott of the House Trading Floor Discord. I'm not gonna lie, that's literally my position.
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
I mean, it's true though. I am Michael Scott.
Foxtrot
You got
November.
Dave.
Oh, Charlie, yes.
Cootery.
Holding company.
Cootery's memes are freaking hilarious. If you guys don't follow Cootery on Twitter, you should.
What the actual fuck is happening with Mullen?
Hey Verde, what's up?
I just finished work and I'm just watching this motherfucker running 150%.
Dude, what is going on?
Welcome aboard.
Like genuinely, I stopped at the shops to grab some stuff, and I was like, that was like let me see, like an hour ago, tops. And I was like, there's a descending triangle. It's really fucking bearish. Usually the RSI is divergent. This is gonna fucking break off. I'm gonna come back to it like 80 cents, something like this. Then I come back at it, and it's fucking $1.80. $1.80.
Yeah, dude, $1.80. And did you see that it caught itself at 69? Bullish indicator right there.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah.
FNH really doesn't look very interesting in terms of
What is really funny though is that today, if you look at last time I checked, there was for March 18th, there was an open interest of 8,000 calls for 250, and the volume was like 18,000. So let's see what happens now. 23,000 volume. Fucking hell. That's insane.
Hey, Kat,
Because
can
if
we?
the closer we get
Sorry.
to 250 or above $2, they will probably have to hedge for all those fucking calls.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying, like, or trying to say.
Which
Like
is just mind-boggling.
Yeah. I am surprised that we got this far today.
151% and no halts. Wow.
Man, look at that open interest and increase on the 250s for March.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's just insane.
Nuts. I mean, they built this out in the last 24 hours, and the whole entire options table is just stacked.
If you look on unusual whales at Mullen on the 250 18th of March, let me see, Mullen 18th 2.5. Basically, you had that open interest was created over like 1, 2, 3 days. 3 days. And now I'm curious to see what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the same.
In my opinion, bro, I don't think many people are gonna sell since the stock was so cheap. So many people buy it, soak up all the supply.
With this much volume going too, like there's been too many of these stocks that as soon as they get close to 2 and then pop over, they kind of run. So there's this built-in expectation. So I guess that's a good point. If we're going to get a rug pull, we're probably going to get one pretty soon here.
I mean, this traded 400 million today.
Yeah.
It's 20x. 20x its float.
It's insanity. Like the only thing I could even think of them doing is like if they went nuts and just said, you know what, we don't even care. Let's exercise a quadrillion more warrants and shove it down and get ourselves under the crosshairs of the SEC immediately.
And send it to the fucking stratosphere.
Like it would telegraph it. I mean, what are they going to do? That would telegraph that. Everybody would pile on. If they let it run, everybody piles on.
All right. This is everyone, please buckle up. Make sure that you're locked into your spaceship and you are safe. Tray tables
hands and arms
could go up,
inside of the
please.
vehicle at all times.
Perfect, that run up and then now this little like breather, little handle situation going on, and look at that 2-hour chart and all of the moving averages, and it just sliced right through all 3 of them.
It's about to pop.
Yeah,
we're about to hit $2.
Encounter any turbulence going forward, we ask all hedge funds and market makers grab their feet and touch their toes because you're going to need it.
What I really wonder, does anyone have access to the dark pool volume?
Well, and I was going to ask about Ortex numbers again.
And Unusual Whales has that too. Here, let me look.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that.
I wish it told you what side of the trades were on, though. Of course, that would be defeating the purpose of the dark pool.
So Ortex says 92% interest of short, 92% increase of short interest, with a 13% estimated SI of free float.
Can you drop a screenshot of that in chat for us? Thank you.
No worries.
For everyone in Discord right now, we are chatting in live stream chat. So what, there we go. Thanks, Verde. Oh my God.
Thanks, Dave.
It's no problem.
Oh,
thanks,
thanks, Dave. Sorry.
I'm using his account.
I say thanks, Peter.
Yeah, thanks, Peter. If you're around, thanks, Peter.
Yeah, I'm pulling this up for everyone on YouTube chat here as well. Yeah,
Jeez,
just changed 92%. They borrowed 2.2
Dude, that is
million.
This is not financial advice, everybody. Please do your own DD. All of this is opinion based for entertainment purposes. I'm not a financial advisor. I do hair.
This is not financial advice. This is financial comedy.
This is also not salon advice.
It's interesting too because the cost to borrow average is only 9.56. I wonder when that's going to start to actually go up, considering the fact that
I am not a cat.
It's only the utilization's only 22%.
Yeah, I was just gonna point
For
exactly
now.
that.
Right.
But they didn't. They only had $2 calls or whatever, right?
But considering so I'm just gonna post the security lending volume, which
I think
on Friday itself was 2.6 million.
Did you see that?
I guess the free float must be being overestimated a lot because of because of the funny business going on. Those people out there, they don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's some
Funny
business.
Financial comedy.
Looks like
I
Mullen
will
might
tell
be
you,
trying
this is
to-
like so much fun to be on stream with all of you. This is so much fun with the professionals a part of it right now.
Ooh, are we? Oh, it's looking like
We
it's
have
getting
Jim
some
Kramer
volume.
in the YouTube chat right now saying
Here we come.
SNDL is a buy apparently.
Oh,
And then
So put
somebody
on
after said,
SNDL.
"Shut up, Jim."
Oh! Here comes the break. Here comes the break.
Oh,
Here we
going
go.
for 185. Come on.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we
Free
go.
hedgies.
Go. Oh, baby.
Oh, this devil.
How about a new 52-week high? That'd be nice.
Wait.
Ooh, it broke over. New intraday. New intraday. Ooh, 188. 188.
Did I
188.
accidentally make a bunch of people money? Sorry. Sorry, says Mulan. Sorry, so sorry.
Hey, Boulay.
Ooh.
Man.
What I was gonna say on this, because you, Dilly, was saying that this is so much fun. SPRT was so much more dramatic. This was just been like, like a marathon type thing. It's just like this shit hasn't stopped running, but just like slowly running constantly. I miss
what they
those
call
violent
that?
moves. An unusual snail.
Yes, it is an unusual snail, baby.
That's our specialty here.
I just
That's what
miss
we like to follow at the Dilly Dark Pool. We like those unusual snail plays.
I just miss like one of those like 20% on a 1 minute candle type thing.
Yeah.
I'm happy with this, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy with this. It's making the same fucking pattern like before.
You just fucking got us demonetized again, man.
Fuck. It's alright. Mullen is paying for it. For those 50 cents.
Good job. I'll let you off. That's the only reason I'm letting you off.
Jim Cramer came in here and said Tesla's a sell.
Where
Tell
on
me that I
the
got calls on Tesla.
Jim, if you would like to shut up, that would be great.
He's just trying to figure out what that feeling feels like when you have an audience who actually likes you. He's trying to get the vibes from kind of what we get here.
Yeah, Jim,
It's like,
join
this
up
is
with
what
us.
it's like. Supportive, friendly audience who, oh, yeah. Well, Jim, maybe if you would stop being such a dick.
Why don't you come on here and talk with us, Jim? We'd love to have a debate with you.
I mean, that's surely not him.
Well, obviously not. I surely wasn't being serious either. So.
Don't
And
call me
even if
Shirley.
he's learned only to go on shows that he can control the narrative. You're John Stewart.
Justin said he's pissed that he sold at 140 at lunch. I hear ya. I sold
Cash
some
is cash,
calls
man.
this morning that I am really, really sad about right now. But profit is profit. And so
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
glad to hear, Justin, that you are honoring a trading plan as well as ensuring that you take some profit.
There comes the rug pull.
That is cool.
Yeah, you
That
should be.
is how you do it. 150%, you guys. This is wild.
There'll be
That's
others.
kinda rough.
There'll always be more opportunities.
Spies
Yeah.
taking a hit, IWM taking a hit. I mean, this is just natural. Everybody relax.
Yep. It's got to breathe every now and again.
You said that like Mullen has been following Spy to the fucking candle, man.
Look at the tick is down. It's tapping that negative 750, negative 800. The Spy's taking a breather, and Mullen's sitting at 170, just chilling.
Yeah, 150% later.
150%. Oh my god, you guys.
150% later.
Holy cow! I just now noticed that.
Is it
This again?
It
I
must
want
be
to
the top.
conduct a
150.
quick research, kind of like market research, and this again is not financial advice. When did you guys buy into this? And I'm gonna go ahead and say, as soon as it came up on ScourgeBot, I bought.
I got my calls at 9 cents. So I'm sitting on 100 calls for 9 cents for the 250 strike for April, and then I bought 5,000 shares at the same time, and then the next day I loaded up on another 1,000 when it dipped down a little bit.
Yeah, I have exactly the same position like you, calls calls wise.
Yeah.
As soon as the signal, but then the next day, I was like, I put way too much into this. I need to be sensible, you know.
I bought my shares on the 22nd of February.
Let's see, when was my date of purchase? Let me see here.
Which I'm pretty sure was also Verde. I think that was when ScourgeBot called it out.
Yeah, we got at the same time, 22nd.
Again, for people who don't know, ScourgeBot is a bot that we, Flabbergank and the team here has put together that is running the different analyst thesis of different indicators they look for squeeze plays and stuff like that. It's accessible by joining the Discord and being a professional member. You'll be able to use it yourself.
It's essentially like our Stewie, and he goes up to the market and says, "Hey, bitch, where's my money? Give me my money."
Oh, so everyone in here is making up. I'm looking at the chat. Everyone says 22nd, 22nd.
Yeah.
23rd, 24th. Nice. Nice, guys.
Hell yeah. Hell's trading floor.
Because that was probably, if I look at the 22nd, with the exception of 24th, that was the fucking bottom. Nice.
What a beautiful bottom it is.
You can
Or
look at
was.
the news
Was.
and see why the SPY is dropping.
Big bottoms, she's got 'em. Talk about love like my girl's got 'em.
Okay, Mullen's ready. She comes.
Yeah, there
Mulan.
she goes.
These talks ended and they started bombing Kiev.
Yep.
Jack to the tits.
Got some ASMR.
So Jack to the tits.
I hate that so much. I hate it. We really need sea shanties, though. You laugh, but y'all love it.
No, I had it on the other day, like 2 hours straight.
Mm-hmm.
We're rebranding them as she shanties just for you.
Well, technically, it's Trey's brand. He didn't pick the shanties picked him.
It makes sense. He's following the Kraken.
I just found a bug in the Ortex gainers and fallers page, I think.
Oh, there she goes. There she goes. What's on level 2?
They're trying to gum it up. They're trying to gum up the ask, but they keep doing this, and the market decides, I don't care. And you'll see it just disappear.
It doesn't show at the top of the the gainers page on Ortex. There's a Reggie shows at the top RUGI with 40%, but if you type the ticker, if you type Mullen into the page, then it shows up, and then if you delete it from the search box, then it still shows up at the top of the page even when you resort. If Peter's here,
Short
I don't
end
think he is.
just dropped a little bit on Mullins, down to 89.3.
We can tell him about it later. Holy crap. Hell yeah, Pew Pew. That looks real nice.
they probably have a process for reporting bugs, I'm guessing. But it'd be nice if it did show up at the top.
It is at the very top of FinViz, though.
Is it?
Yeah, number one top gainer of the day.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's just
lot.
It's just a little window.
If I wouldn't known about Mullen and stuff, and I would look on the hot list, I would say it's a reverse split or something.
Well, so one of the theories. Now, I only picked up a whiff of because I was only able to watch like 5 minutes of a video last night and then scroll through like a few chats. But it sounded like, correct me if I'm wrong, TD was talking about the potential for them to be diluting the crap out of the stock by exercising the warrants, going in and another party scooping up those shares as they're pushing it down. So they're continuing to scoop up the shares cheaper and cheaper and cheaper until it forces a reverse split, at which point, once that happens, now they're sitting holding a bunch of the stock and the true price of the stock goes right back up.
Well, I mean, a reverse split doesn't affect the value of what you're holding.
But it would. So if you can continually push down the stock, you're shaking all of retail and everybody else out while you're accumulating those shares. So it's not about making money off of the shares skyrocketing up. It's about taking a percentage of the company and ownership of the ownership stake. And trying to get enough shares to now have ownership stake, enough sway in the company to make decisions. It's a hostile takeover.
Yeah.
Man, something
sounds a little sus.
Shit out of the SPY in the queues right now. What just tanked?
It's all to do with the dodgy warrant pricing.
Whoosh. Spy, fucking hell.
What?
Yeah, something just got smacked hard. Something big just got hit hard.
I mean, the SPY and IWM, they took a big hit.
Oh,
Yeah, they
there
did.
she goes. There she goes. Volatility coming in.
But you know
Ooh,
what? You know who's not going down? Mullen.
Mulan.
Also
Mulan.
known as Mulan here.
What do we got? Kirby.
Dang.
We say. Short naked.
Yes, bye.
There was something here. Right here, I like
Nada.
this one. He said, "I like Mulan's car, and I saw it was down. Mulan was a winner, and I got all my coworkers to buy in. We're up thousands. Congrats,
Dude, that's
There she goes.
Whoa.
We're about to break.
Retesting that intraday.
We go.
Oh, yeah.
Still 5 cents away. That's only
Let's
3%.
get ready to rumble.
In the left corner, we have MULN trading over 450 million shares in a day. And in the right corner, we have this gigantic green dildo.
I need more coffee.
What are your parties like? I drank Incredible Hulk. You're probably on a different part of the spectrum. Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. 3 cents, 2 cents. Give it to me. Give it to me, Mulan.
I need some champagne for this.
Give it to me, Mulan. Give it to me. Oh. She want to pop.
Give it to me.
Oh my god, I hate that.
I need to fly to Dallas this weekend.
Hey, pull up. I got you.
You cash out.
What happens if we close above $2?
Then we pop the champagne because we brought the pain.
I think, yeah.
Then you're going to have a lot of very big positions, very nervous, trying to figure out what the hell to do, whether to jump ship and just let it go, or whether to just slam it as hard as they can and hope nobody buries them for it.
I was just gonna say this. It looks like a lovely cup on the 5 minutes. Oh, Com's just posted the chart as well.
It does.
That's nice volume.
But then also, it's a very, very, very nice textbook almost.
That is
bull
true,
flag.
Occams.
Oh, here we go. I don't know, but on the woman, they look like some chi-chis.
Yeah.
We're getting they're filling out the Tata pattern, and
all I gotta say is pressure, bust pipes.
That's what she said.
Whoa. Yeah.
It looks like a kind of ski ramp, no?
I'm trying to hold it down, bro, but they ain't gonna be able to do it. Let me just buy 10,000 shares real quick. I'm about to move it.
Yeah, you turn it at an 80-degree angle, fold it in half, and lay it over the map sideways. The intersection point with where the menorah pattern lies on the map shows exactly where the treasure is buried on Oak Island.
Shut up.
What up? Sorry,
Kirby
I fell off.
Kirby said everyone look at GoTo. Been there, done that.
Go to
Yeah.
got you.
Frotto Baggings. If you go to the
killed that player. I remember that.
If you go to Getting Started in Technical Analysis by Jack D. Schwager, you will find that at page 157 about chi-chis. I have that book on my down. I'll send you a picture.
I can't take him seriously today.
Tell me your cheat. I mean your FTDs.
Verdi's like, no, I'm jumping in 100%.
Where is this? Where is this? Where is this?
What are you doing?
Live chat.
Mulan, you want to pop? Don't do it. Don't drop. Come on. Say you want to pop and it's up 160%. Oh, greedy ass motherfucker.
So there's a lot of volume.
You're done when we tell you you're done.
I don't think it works like that, but I wish. Ah.
I ain't gonna lie, Alan. Some might have covered, but I don't even think it's a fraction.
It's
covered.
Chi-Chi's, man. Chi-Chi's.
Chi-Chi's. Power of the Chi-Chi's.
Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot.
Suppose this level here is kind of previous support.
It's the 20
March.
SMA on the 1 minute.
Are we talking about Mullen support? Because that's at 169 by design.
Yeah.
From I'm looking, yeah. Sorry, yeah, it's a bit lower, isn't it? Yeah. How much?
You're gonna do.
Yeah, it's been bouncing off that 20-day moving average all day.
Oh, here we go. All right, this is it. It's the final test. It's the final push. Let me stand up real quick.
Stand up, let's get the handle.
Let me go ahead and do some stretches real quick. I'm gonna put my robe.
That's a good
on.
idea. Everyone, stand up. Take a stretch. Get some water in you.
Stand up, you banana-shaped fucks.
Banana? Is that?
Banana!
Ooh, we're over 188.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit.
Here we
192.
go.
Oh, shit.
That's
192.
good.
Let's go.
It's
Let's go. Oh, baby. That was with force, too. Let's go.
This
Jackson said he just bought back in of 5,000 shares. That was him.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, B.
I was going to say, he's the unusual whale.
This is no Mullen Rouge. This is Mullen Verde.
That was his green candle right there.
Yeah, his green candle.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could like get your candle named after you, like a comet?
Oh, kind of like getting a brick.
I would say all these green candles. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's the NFT craze right there. You go back, you can forever cement your name on the candle. Everybody's got the ability to go back and see your candle.
I can do that for you.
Like buying someone a star.
Yeah, you buy him a brick.
Do you guys realize that was a 6.7% candle on the 1 minute?
Yeah, that was the guy in the chat.
I told you guys this thing was going to. If I told you guys if this cracks through $2, it's going to squeeze. This can be it. It is possible. This is not the squeeze. This is not the squeeze. These guys have so many shares to cover right now.
Yeah, this ain't the squeeze.
They've got
to, I reckon it's a gamma.
It will gamma, absolutely. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that earlier I sold all those options that I had for 250 because that's the only thing they had. I had bought back in the morning in the money $1 calls since they had them. Now what I'm gonna do is to put pressure on them. Tomorrow I'm exercising them bitches, and I'm gonna smack you with it.
Fuck yeah! Right on. Dude,
That's how you
my
put pressure on it, bro. Exercise
I
it.
have 250s. I have 250s that I bought this morning. They're up 90%. Holy shit.
Yeah, the ones that I
Man.
bought this morning,
Bro.
all together in general, they're up 125%. And those are the ones with the $1 calls.
Wow.
Man.
Mullen.
This is bananas.
Stay hydrated.
Got to just keep hammering the shares. Collecting shares and increasing the position will absolutely screw these dudes. How much volume have you traded today?
464 million.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that volume candle. Holy shit.
Not financial advice.
463 million.
Should I just put a placard, not financial advice, at the top of the stream?
Dude,
yes.
We are at the resistance line. This is it.
We're hitting $2, Jack.
If we hit $2 today, man, that's it. The FOMO is going to go through the ceiling. This is the ceiling right here.
Say FOMO.
No, 170%. This is FOMO.
Oh, we caught
wow.
250 earlier at FOMO. $2, 250 for FOMO, and then after that, it's going to be covering, then to the motherfucking moon.
Oh man.
On Robinhood, it has a warning at the top saying this stock has recently experienced elevated volatility. We still got a buy button, so that's cool.
That's a good start.
I know.
Hallelujah, man. This
There's
is
a very
incredible.
tiny bull flag on the 1 minute. Tiny bull flag.
I'll be quite interested for like keep track of the short exempts like intraday. It'd be nice to see like.
Hey TD.
Yeah, what's up?
Sorry, Dave. Were you done? I interrupted.
Yeah, I'll speak about it with the guys later. I've got a few good things to tell them.
Do you want to like? Oh, sorry.
No, carry on.
Do you want to maybe TD explain like what you said earlier for our new listeners that are just joining us today, explaining like
what's going on, why this stock is so over leveraged and so screwed.
We're pushing to,
and why it's 193 now.
Screwed in a good way for retail, screwed in a bad way for the market makers and the greedy fucks that have been messing with this thing for the last 3 months. All right. So, Kat, you want to go ahead and let me go ahead and start streaming on my end, and you can cut me over to the. You can go ahead and cut over to the other one, or do you want to just? Are you going to stay here until market close? What's the plan?
It's up to you. I can stick around for a bit longer if you want me to keep running it and just share your screen.
No, it's okay. I won't put you in that position. If you want to go ahead and cut over the stream and just hand it to me. Okay, I think I just took it over. So
yeah, you did. You're good.
Okay, great, cool. So I'll give everybody the quick rundown of what's going on with Mullen. All right, so Mullen IPO'd on November the 5th, 2021 on the NASDAQ. All of this previous trading that occurred was all pre-market trading history for their stock. That was basically acquisition and financing on behalf of Mullen with a handful of hedge funds. One of the biggest one is eSouza Capital or eSouza Holdings. I forget what the rest of their name, but whatever. They're assholes, and they gave them some really toxic securities debt financing. They basically gave them a convertible debt security to finance their business for a handful of millions of dollars. Part of that included the ability for them to purchase shares at 68.77 cents. And it gave them the right to purchase 2.5 million shares at a time, up to a maximum holding of 9.99%. But it did not restrict them from selling into the market. So what's been going on is these guys have been acquiring shares and then selling them straight into the market and there's been a market maker that has been shorting these guys and fulfilling buy orders with short exempts. They're loving the liquidity, and they're getting huge sums of money on the bid ask spread, but they're also not covering those short exempts until such a time as they get the best possible price. So here's the thing with short exempts. If you're not aware, short exempt is a short sale, which is exempt from the regulation short regulations created by the SEC. Short exempts are exempt from the uptick rule, which is the rule that when a stock is on the short sale restriction list that you must short during an uptick. It's exempt from that, so they can short it while it's going down, and it's exempt from the locate rule, which means that they do not have to find a share to borrow before they sell the share short. That is a naked short. Okay, so when you see a ton of short exempt, you know that there's a high probability that many of them have been sold naked short. And because of that, that puts the market maker in a risky position. It's directional. And what the market maker is expecting to happen, and what they are going to try to make happen, is to cause the share price to continue falling throughout, right? And as they're doing that, the did we lose the stream? Did we lose the stream? What's going on? I'm seeing people dropping.
I think people thought we did for a sec, but no,
it's still up.
Okay, now yeah, I see it.
That's weird.
Yeah, if you guys are having issues in chat, a couple people said that if they I don't think. Oh yeah, if they refresh,
I know an ad came up, but other than that.
Oh, is that what happened? An ad came up? All right. Well,
an ad came up.
All right. I just watched the viewers go from 200 down to 0. I was like, what the hell just happened? Anyway.
It did drop though, but it's all good.
Okay. Flickered off. Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you for letting me know. It was probably when I cut over from
to refresh.
Cut over from Cat stream.
We're going back up now. We're going back up.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for everyone staying.
Yep. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, back onto the explanation. So market makers, when they are short exempt a huge sum of shares, what they're betting on is the stock will continue to head down. In this case, what we are seeing is that hedge funds, which have created a toxic contract with their partner Mullen, have basically made it impossible for Mullen's share price to go up, and the market maker is short exempting everything because they know that they can cover with shares that their partner is going to provide to them at a preferred price, which is an extremely shitty thing to do. And also, we suspect it's part of a hostile takeover scam. Basically, somebody's trying to put Mullen under as quickly as possible in order to either acquire them or just snuff them out. We can't prove this. This is not guaranteed, and I can't claim that it's absolutely true beyond a shadow of a doubt. We're working on gathering evidence for this in order to prove it and report this, but that's about all I can say without disclosing any more information, because we don't want these guys to catch wind of it and get spooked and start burning all of their filings. In any case, we have a situation where all those short exempts, which all of this volume that you see here, starting on the 4th of February, the short exempts have been between 10 and 20% of the total traded volume in this stock, which is a massive amount. Short exempts are, by definition, an extremely rare exception that are only for certain specific conditions, such as during high volatility and when a market maker is unable to fulfill buying orders in a timely manner. During the course of bona fide market making, when a market maker takes a directional position that is not bona fide market making, and they think that because they know they can get shares covered at a preferred price, that as long as they keep shorting the hell out of it with short exempts, they'll easily be able to cover. But that's not what has just happened. They did this and they put themselves in a massively over-leveraged position, and then all of a sudden retail caught wind of it and it pushed the price up. And now we're seeing a rubber band effect, okay? So now what's happened is all those short exempts are due for delivery. Here's the thing. When you sell a short exempt as a market maker, you start the clock. You need to locate the shares that you have not located previously within 4 trading days, T+4. If you go T+4 without locating that share, it becomes a failure to deliver. When you look at remember this day, when you see the dates, you will recognize February 28th, the failures to deliver will be massive, okay? 2 days after the short exempts that were not located become failures to deliver, they are due that morning at the opening bell. And because of that, they are forced to buy. As soon as they become overdue, the market maker is put in a position where they must locate those shares and they must provide them in order to close their failures to deliver. If they do not, then they get restricted from borrowing and they are no longer able to fulfill buying orders through shorts, which is extremely disastrous for them. They cannot let that happen. That's something that it eats into their money massively. So what we have just seen happen is all these short exempts that they collected over the past 2 trading weeks, they all started becoming due today. This was the T+6, starting from last Thursday when the short exempts became excessive. The short exempts that we saw starting, let me see if I can pull up the numbers here off of Scourge Bot. By the way, we get all this information from FINRA, but we have at Hell's Trading Floor, we have a bot which we have designed to pull this data regularly, and we can pull it on all of our tickers, all stocks across the market, and we're able to compare side by side any other tickers that are basically being screwed with by market makers. And it's just public data that's updated every single day. They can't hide this from us. There's no way for them to hide this. So because we have this bot and because we have access to this FINRA data, we're able to very rapidly spot these types of plays and immediately start slapping the ass and hitting the buy button, and it puts market makers in a really shit position. And also, here's the other thing. Their partner is only trying to sell to their market making partner, but they have to do it over the open market. They can't do it privately with an ISDA trade. They have to go through the open market. So what's happening right now is retail is instantly stepping in, buying the ask. They're exhausting the supply of shares and they're taking them away from their partners when these shares are meant to be going to their market makers so that they can cover their failures to deliver. So what's about to happen, you have not seen anything yet. If the market maker is forced to cover all their failures to deliver, they're going to have to buy them before market open, and you're going to see this shit gap up by dollar amounts over and over, back-to-back days. This is only what was due since last Thursday. Today, there are millions of more shares that are due all throughout this trading week. This is just the start. Now, I can't say that this is financial advice. None of this is financial advice. None of this is guaranteed. There is a lot of shenanigans and fuckery that's going on in the market, and we don't know how much of this volume here is the market maker covering or how much of it is retail. There's a good chance that this has a lot to do with retail because this quickly caught our attention. A lot of people jumped on it and started talking about it, and now it's moving. So I feel that this has a lot to do with FOMO. This is what I am telling everybody in retail. If you are of the mind that you think that market makers are conducting fraud in the market and you want to do something about it, then this is another GME AMC scenario. And I am not saying that to take away from GameStop or AMC. I believe in both of those stocks. I have shares in both of those companies because I do believe that they can squeeze. I do believe that those stocks were naked shorted. But I also believe that it happens in many, 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 many other tickers throughout the market. And Mullen was an obvious one that we were able to pick out and time the bottom. And because of that, I firmly believe that if retail holds, if the majority of retail holds and continues buying this stock at the ask, then it can squeeze. My level to break is to get out of this downward channel and cause algorithms to jump into the stock and buy it. The OBV is lifting very quickly. And if you look on GameStop and AMC's chart when they were trading back in early January, and late December, this same occurrence, this same indication of massive divergence in the volume occurred just before. And you will note that this little bump here is going to look like nothing compared to what GameStop and AMC did in January just before they took away the buy button. Here's the thing. They don't get to do that again. They're already in deep shit with the Senate and all of the other regulators in the SEC for doing it once. They don't get to do it again. If they do, Man, I hope that there will be people pounding on their front door to go and get their money back from the fuckers that turned off the buy button and stopped people from trading in a free and open market.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
Did you hear the passion in his voice? Oof, it's so good. It just gets me going.
Appreciate that.
We had a good question in YouTube chat though about let's see. Mike asked, did you see the utilization decrease? Why is that?
So the utilization, all right, so first you have to know why the utilization increased first, okay? So what happened is the last 2 trading days previous to this is these market makers were looking to cover a lot of their shares, okay? There was a whole bunch of buying that took place in these past few trading days, and they ran out of short exempts, okay? They basically ran out of the ability to do short exempts. Let me go and see if I can pull up the, let me go and see if I can pull up my Scourge data. I need to pull that up so that I can show everybody what I'm talking about. Man, the number of channels in here has gotten absurdly huge. Okay. Do we have another? Do we have a recent Mullen inspect down here?
It seems like they may have been using short exempts to try to hide the fact that they were shorting the stock.
That's exactly what they did, because the short exempts don't get disclosed the same way, and they are disclosed through FINRA, but like nobody looks at them, nobody pays attention, and no one realizes that.
Everybody think it's just getting pummeled into the ground for no good reason, and you shake a bunch of people out of that position. And like you, what I think you were putting down, I only got a chance to look at some of the DD you were doing over the weekend. But like, if you can push it down far enough and hold it down, you can force a reverse split. And at the same time, all those entities were going in there, scooping up all those shares. They essentially just took over the company.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were trying to do, or that's what I feel they were trying to do. I feel like they were trying to take over the company. This is basically a way to short the company down to the absolute bottom of the barrel price. And then what these assholes keep doing is they have partner hedge funds that they're selling the shares to, and they're selling it to them dirt cheap. And because they already have an agreement that it's the shadiest agreement, okay? And I feel okay with disclosing this because it's only the beginning of the investigation. But the short sale security agreement or the convertible debt securities agreement that was made between Mullen and Azusa, it states that the hedge fund that gave them the financing is only allowed to purchase $2.5 million worth of shares at a time, right? So they're able to keep getting them at a very cheap price of 68 cents, 68.77 cents to be exact. But what they keep doing, and they have an agreement. I'm getting all flustered. They have an agreement that they will never be able to purchase and hold more than 9.99% of the outstanding shares at a time. Okay. Here's the shitty part is that it doesn't stop them from selling. So they can sell it to a partner who's complicit with them, and then they sell them 9.99%, and then they say, okay, we need to go buy some more shares, and we had a deal, and then they're like, well, what the hell? You're taking away all the shares, and you're buying them dirt cheap. Where's like how are we going to sell it at the market when we need to get liquidity once our stock price is higher? And they're like, tough shit. We had a deal. We want our shares. And then they'll buy it at a $2.5 million chunk of shares at a time. This is where they fucked up. Okay. The retail caught wind of it because of these short exempts. Okay. I take full credit for finding this. All right. Well, not full credit. The mods were the ones who pointed this out to me. Luckiest Sevens, who some of you may recognize from the BBIG community, he pointed out Mullen to me, and we started investigating this together. And that was what, yeah. So that was what actually led to this being found, was Luckiest Sevens putting my eyes on this. And then as we researched it further, it became obvious to us. And we were like, all right, this thing can go absolutely bananas. So as soon as we found this thing, we started digging into the filings and figuring out, okay, these guys are literally trying to just rip this company's shares out of their fingers and give them to all their buddies at dirt cheap prices so that they can acquire the company and they can force them into dilutive actions.
Are you there, TD?
Yeah, I'm still
Did
here.
we lose him?
I'm still here. Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
Okay. That was weird.
I think.
How long was I
go
out?
ahead.
Just a second.
Just a couple.
Okay.
Oh, there's an echo though.
Okay, that's weird.
I think it might have been bleeding through multiple of us talking at the same time.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and keep on with the explanation. Let me go ahead and share my. Let me share my.
Nope.
Your bed.
I'm sharing the wrong. I'm sharing the wrong. I'm sharing a meme. By the way, Cootery, if you're in here, I love it. I love it. It was the most amazing meme I've seen yet. So talented. So talented. All right.
Follow Cootery on Twitter.
Follow Cootery on Twitter. Hell yeah. Operation Follow Cootery. Okay.
Yes.
They need to shrink that down and make it a hood ornament.
All right, I gotta finish the explanation because I'm getting away from myself. Okay, so because retail caught wind of this, I want to show everybody these short exempts. Okay, so look at what the price over here. We have the dates from in ascending or descending order. So this is today, the very top row, and then every single day before that, right? Over here you have the open, the high, the low, and the closing price. We'll go zoom in on this so that everybody can see it nice and clear. The price was going down. Okay, it was getting absolutely smashed, and you'll notice that at a certain point when it got so low, the market maker was just suddenly decided to jump in with these short exempts. The short exempt volume started to climb rapidly, and by the time we got to the 22nd of February, we had 4.2 million shares, followed by 4.69 million shares the next day in just short exempts. In total, that amounts to 21.16 and 14.54% of the short volume, or against the total volume, it was 12 and 8% of the total volume in trading of this stock in 2 days. That makes no sense. If you notice over here, further back, the short exempts back here made up more than 15% on 5 consecutive trading days of the total volume. That does not happen. That's not something that happens. The market maker that jumped into this and started doing this shit knew that they would be able to cover at a better price. And that's why they jumped into this shit. And they started shorting the hell out of it and switching to directional trades. This is stock manipulation. They were shorting this thing down because they knew they could cover at a better price because they had somebody to provide those shares at a better price. And they were happy to do it because they've been working together before. And that's what Hell's Trading Floor is investigating, is those relationships between these malignant hedge funds and whoever the operators are that are facilitating this through short exempts. And it has to be a market maker. We know it has to be a market maker. So it's one of the big firms in either Chicago or New York. I think you can think of a few likely candidates. In any case,
we've got some serious volume heading into the overall market. It's exploding.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
seriously.
It is. The tick just took off, and the SPY, the Qs, IWM, every single chart I've got open just had a nice big green candle.
Hey, True Demon.
Wow. Yeah, what's up?
Will you tweet a link to this video? Our viewers are rising here, and people are excited about Mullen, and we just want to bring some more people in.
Yeah,
so if everybody, if they haven't already liked the video, please take a second and like our video so more people, like, gets a little bit more engagement and reach. You can also subscribe and hit that bell for notifications when we are on live or posting videos later. And we really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. And thank you, Dilly, for that reminder. Okay.
And this is not financial advice.
Yes, as always.
This is entertainment.
As always, none of this is financial advice. We're here for education and entertainment only.
Financial comedy.
Financial comedy. There you go. I like that.
We laugh,
Did you
we
tweet?
cry.
Well, yeah, we do got some volume coming in. IWM, SPY. Got some buy signals on the 1 minute. Haven't popped up on the 5 yet, but I'm sure we'll probably get one coming up soon.
Ooh, Joseph Burns just mentioned 13 and the 48 moving average. I forgot which numbers those were, and they are really nice to watch. Mullen's been bouncing off close to the 20, but I knew that wasn't quite the right. Thank you for reminding us of that.
Ooh, come on, Mullen.
I needed
Looks like
that
you're getting
coffee.
some volume.
Yeah, Mullen's moving. They keep hitting it. They keep hitting it. You see these big red candles? These are big whale sells. They keep trying to hammer this thing down. Fuck that. I'm buying every goddamn dip.
Yep.
Demonetize me. It's not going to matter. I'll be a millionaire in a minute.
I mean, we were already demonetized.
Look at that. It's loving that MA13.
Yeah.
Did you tweet that, True Demon?
Oh,
Good
I didn't
on
hit
you,
the
Joseph
I
Burns.
didn't hit the tweet button. Always forget to hit the tweet button. All right, that's out. Go ahead and fly my pretties fly and go ahead and disseminate the good news to everybody.
In that tweet,
Yeah, right before Power Hour. Let's just like retweet his tweet, you know, show it some love, give it a little comment.
Right on.
A little tickle.
Has anybody seen or heard from Trey? I don't know if he's been doing his stream lately, but I'm curious what he's got on AMC and the other tickers.
He's live right now. He stopped in here earlier.
Oh, no kidding.
Hello.
No
he wasn't
kidding.
on voice, but
he did pop in just for a quick peek, just to see what we were talking about.
He responded in text today, TD.
Oh, no kidding. Hey, Trey, what's going on, man? Feel free to jump in here. We'd be happy to have you on if you had something to talk about.
He's on right now.
Live. Oh, he's live right now? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's all right.
His channel.
Yeah, he only came in text. He didn't come in voice.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Hey, happy to have you here, even if it's just for a hot second. I hope I don't know if you're I don't know I don't know if you've been tracking this movement, but we're having a fantastic day over here. Hope you're having the same.
Oh, hot damn.
I just saw the largest Mullen order I've seen yet on unusual whales for 318, $1 strike, 75 grand.
That's
all the other ones I've been seeing are like 1,000, 2,000.
That's their hedge. That's their hedge. Wait, how much? How many?
Oh no, it's a call. It's a call.
Was it but what was the premium?
Sorry, yeah. It's a $1 call. They spent 75,000. Size is 726.
How many shares does that amount to?
Size 726, so it'd be 726 times 100, so 770,000 or 72,000, right?
Okay, just a regular whale, just a regular whale.
Yeah, I've been looking to see like larger options trades come through, and I haven't seen any. Like if you look at just over 1,000 or over 5,000, there's like one order for the past like 30 days. Like, and this is one of the only ones I've seen this big so far for bullish.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a lower volume of options being this type of play that it is. I would assume that anybody who really has the money to really make this thing flowing is going to be buying shares.
That's the thing, is that anybody that knows that this thing can move is going to be buying shares. They're not going to play with that liquidity shit. Because here's the thing, like I know that the options leverage is so enticing, but what's going on right now is we are literally fighting against a market maker to keep this thing above $1. And that's all we have to do. Like, that's it. Like, if we stay above $1 for 5 trading days this week, they're fucked. Okay. And the longer we hold it and the higher we hold it, the worse they're going to be. See, the thing is that they're being fed shares by somebody who's buying it at a lower price, but they can only purchase $2.5 million worth of shares at a time, and the price is 68.77 cents. So somebody, if you want to go ahead and do the math for me, 2.5 million divided by 0.6877, let me know that's the number of shares.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oops.
Talk math to me, Stonk Daddy. Is that what that moan was? I'll go ahead and throw my let me throw my calculator in here. All right. One too many zeros divided by
About
0.6687. 6877. 3.635 million. So 3.635 million shares is the most that they're able to purchase at a time and deliver to their market making asshole hedge fund. Here's the thing. We can outpace them, okay? Again, I'm huge disclaimer here, all right? Huge disclaimer. Don't just listen to me. Don't just trade on the information that I'm throwing at you, and like don't do this if you don't understand it, because this is a high risk trade. But I'm just telling you what I understand from my amateur opinion after reading through the reg show filings, and I literally did read every single page of that goddamn regulation, is that market makers only have 6 days to deliver on their FTDs, and the first round is due this morning, okay? They're going to be due many millions of shares for the rest of the trading week, okay? If they're if they've got any brains at this point, then they will have caught on to the fact that retail now knows that they are way over leveraged. And if they're smart, they are now in the process of trying to cover all of their FTDs that are going to come due this week. But if they're not smart, then they will try to cover the FTDs one day at a time, hoping that retail will continue to scalp profits off the top and take a little bit of money off of the table and let the share price fall, and so that they can attack the bid again with more short exempts, slam the price down, and try to keep it under control. If retail ignores the very natural and what I would say smart and intelligent response to sell at high prices like this after a multi-bagger move, if retail ignores that feeling on the whole because they understand the fraud that's going on here and they decide, no, I'd rather fuck the market maker and take control of more shares and allow the price to get to something that I'm happy with, say $10, $12, $15, whatever your price is. I don't know what you're looking for, but whatever you're looking for, if retail is all on the same page and decides, I think the market maker is over leveraged and they're going to have to cover and I want this much money, if that's what everybody agrees to, guess what? The market maker has no choice but to do by the time that all those failures to deliver are due. Going to have to take whatever the market price is, isn't it? So,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Guys, this is why it's so important to do the DD as well. And like TD just said, don't just trade off of advice like this is a great stock, because knowing what he's breaking down right now gives so much light to how you can play the stock and how you might be able to, or how you should, and know what levels to look for, know what not to do, know what things to look out for. So like case in point, regardless of whether it seems like a screaming play for everything involved, do your DD.
That's exactly what I mean. So that's why I'm holding on to my position, because personally, I have faith in retail and I'm going to stick to my convictions, okay? I'm not trading on this stock and staying in this play because it's an intelligent thing to do. I'm not doing this because as a day trader, I think I can make more. I'm doing this. I'm sticking to my position because I think that the market maker is over leveraged and they've been defrauding the investors of Mullen for all of this time. So you know what? Fuck them. I'm going to fight them with my money. I'm going to stick to my positions. Fuck them. I'm gonna hold all of my shares. I'm gonna hold on to with a cactus. I'm gonna hold on to all of my shares. I'm gonna hold on to all my shares, all of my calls, and I'm gonna wait for a price that I'm happy with. And whatever the market maker decides that they want to play with for the rest of this week, fine, whatever. I know what my price is. I'm waiting for when they're willing to buy at the price that I dictate. And the market maker can go fuck themselves for doing this to millions of investors. I've had enough. I have had enough of this bullshit.
It's our turn, dude. It's our turn.
Because I want to look at, I want everybody to see what this thing was trading at when it IPO'd.
That was the playing field, bro.
When this thing IPO'd, it was November the 5th.
Of 2021, right?
2021, yep.
So not that long ago, guys.
Said, he got 1,500 shares and 22.50.
Yep.
$22.50 call options.
Yep. As soon as it opened on November the 5th, it had a mediocre open on its IPO when it went out onto the NASDAQ. And then as soon as they got control of it and they got them to sign those funky papers, it's sold off from there in a perfect line. And guess what? These guys have been involved in other stocks that you've traded too. I'll guarantee it. If you've traded in Naked, Centro, let's see, what others? There's Nile, which was formerly DPW. What else? We got a whole list of tickers.
Wasn't it like
Let's see, there was.
I'm blinking.
Yeah, I'm blinking too. They've traded it. They've done this to at least 6 other stocks. I know Centro and Naked are 2 of them. BQRS, I believe, is the other. What else? I'm gonna have to go refer back to the referendum and investigation thread. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They've done this to at least 6 other stocks that we know of. We still haven't finished uncovering all of the other companies that they've absolutely slaughtered this way with these fraudulent financing terms. They've done this as a parasitic method of siphoning shares out of a company with massive dilutive actions, and then they use it to pass the shares off to their partners who are colluding with them. And then they vote in a forceful way to put the CEO in a position where he is forced to allow them to dilute his company to death. And it's so shitty. These are the most parasitic scum of the earth assholes that live on Wall Street, and I can't wait to take their money.
TD.
I'm sure I'm going to get a brick through my window. I'm sure that's going to be what happens next is I get a brick through my window.
Did someone
Christine in our chat was wondering if you would disclose how many shares you have, and I'm going to say we won't.
No,
but
we aren't going to do that because it's too close to financial advice and it's dangerous for somebody to do that. I day trade the calls, okay, and I will share some of the information like strikes and expiration dates, but I don't disclose my full positions.
I don't even think we
just
should
because
disclose
it's not wise to do that.
Don't hear somebody's big number and how many shares they're holding and just assume that, oh, cool, that means that it's solid, because you have no idea what their cost basis was and in it they could be sitting on a zillion shares, but they could also be up 7 zillion.
Oh, is it halted?
So they
on the downside.
They hit it. They halted it to the downside. Yeah. This is the market maker fighting back. All right.
Oh, it totally is. It's been high. It not only has it been riding this MA13, but now that it broke down, every time it's tried to break below it, it has hit this upward trend line and just punted right off of it.
Yep.
They are trying to make this look like a Head and Shoulders.
Yep. They want this thing to get slapped down. This is what I'm warning everybody about, okay? You're fighting a massive market maker.
Options.
Don't.
Yeah.
I can't say.
Well, that's not.
I mean, not financial advice, but options are providing liquidity to these guys, and they're going to bleed them. They are going to do it. They will use theta against you. That is what they do. That is how these fuckers make their money. They are going to bleed these options to death. That's why shares are the only thing that lift the price. It's the only thing that exhausts supply, and it's the only thing that these guys need to cover their over-leveraged positions. This was a fight back. They're trying to make this look like a Head and Shoulders, and they're going to try and scare day traders out of this. This is not a coincidence. This key resistance, I marked this like that on purpose. I knew that this $2 level was important.
Yeah, how many minutes is this haul going? Wow, we have over 300 viewers right now. This is awesome. Thank you all for showing up.
Yeah,
we've been here talking about Mullen all day. Super stoked to have you with us.
Yeah, thanks guys for dropping by.
I thought it was 5 minutes for stock call. I thought it was 5 minutes, and if it happens again, I thought it went up to like 10.
And just for like the new viewers or listeners, we will be clipping True Demon's explanation of the thesis behind this play and posting that after the stream. So if you missed that, just stay tuned, subscribe, turn on notifications. We will be posting that later today.
Simple.
Yep. Thank you guys.
Mullen was halted.
Yep. It's probably going to be a 5-minute halt. So
Yeah, it should
But
be a
smash that like while you're here waiting and just like sit back and let's enjoy this.
03.
The timing
I
of
think
it
it's gonna rock it.
right on the start of Power Hour.
I do have a fun little theory.
Oh, it was right on Power Hour, right?
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
What's up?
It was on Power Hour.
Oh wow, yeah, you're right.
I wonder
you're
if
right.
that was on purpose.
Algos did this. All right, so this is going to get interesting now. So, like,
this is what I like.
So here's the
Everyone
thing.
take a breath and
here's
listen.
the thing. All right.
Stand up.
Nobody should be panicking in a trade like this. Okay. Nobody should be panicking. All right. And there should not be any kind of FOMO right now. All right. This is a big disclaimer again. This is not financial advice. Okay. Like I said, we are fighting a massive market maker that is incentivized to push this thing the hell down. All right. They're probably going to push it down some. All right. Now, if you want to hedge for that so that you don't get washed out, you can try buying some puts. But honestly, I wouldn't bother. I would save the liquidity and wait for the opportunity to buy the dip and look for the next sign of strength. Okay. This thing is probably going to gap down out of the volatility halt. Okay. Just be visually prepared. Just be emotionally prepared for that. And, protect your hearts from what the market maker is trying to do. Okay. These guys are trying to scare people away from this thing. They've been doing it for 3 fucking months. You look at this entire chart and you will see that every time that it looked like it was having a good day, they smashed the living shit out of it with this head and shoulders pattern and it kept selling off, okay? Now, if retail decides that it's not, that they've had enough and they're going to keep holding on to it, then this can backfire on them and it can rubber band, because in order to do this, in order to smack this thing down, they had to take massive shorts out to do it. All right. That's how they have to do this stuff. That's how they fulfill their orders. So in order to make this candle happen, they took out a bunch of shares and they borrowed them out from lenders and they smashed the price all at once. Okay. This was a coordinated candle.
We're back.
Right?
It literally stopped right on the trend line. Oh, wow.
Yep.
We're back.
Stopped right on the trend line.
Beautiful.
All right.
Algos, bro.
All
we
right.
have another question in chat wondering when the next Hell's roundtable is going to be. And dude, that's a great question. We need to do another
I would love
town
to
hall
do that
meeting.
again. I had a blast with Trey and Matt. I want to interview Peter from Ortex again, because I feel like I need to talk to Peter for like 3 hours to get an idea of all of the sources of his data. For those of you who are new here, and you don't know who we're talking about Peter Hillerberg, who's one of the co-founders of Ortex. He's in our Discord at Hell's Trading Floor, and we work with Peter pretty closely. We're actually working on integrating some of the Ortex data into our Scourge bot, which is our stock analytics bot for finding these short squeeze plays. Currently, we're working with exchange short interest data, but we're hoping to get the estimated short interest data from Ortex and some other things mixed in there as well to help us out with finding these plays. But in any case, Peter has done a fantastic job with building the Ortex platform, which, if you're not familiar, it's the best analytics platform for building building up a short squeeze thesis, because they have access to the most accurate data that we can possibly find out on the market for retail, and it's $70 a month. But Ortex has gone a little bit further, and they're partnering with us at Hell's Trading Floor to give our members access to some excellent data. So they've agreed to give us a 10% discount if you go with a yearly subscription through Ortex. All you have to do is sign up with our affiliate link in the description of this video, and sign up for a yearly membership with Ortex, and then email support@ortex.com and with the subject Hell's Trading, and they will give you 10% off on your subscription, and you get immediate access to all their short data, which is fantastic. I don't know how I could have ever possibly found even a tenth of these plays without Ortex data. It's so accurate. it's honestly scary, and there's a lot of misinformation and misunderstandings about their data. Some people say it's self-reported. It's not. The data actually comes from lenders, and which are providing their loan terms to data warehouses, which aggregate them. And the reason why this data is accurate is because the lenders depend on that data to be accurate in order to get paid for lending out the money or lending out the shares. So if that data wasn't accurate, they would be losing out millions of dollars every single day. So they're incentivized for that data to be extremely accurate. And that's where Ortex gets their data from. They get it from those data warehouse providers that pull all that data together. So there are mistakes sometimes. There are human errors that occur when you're talking about numbers and figures like this with human entry. It happens. So there have been mistakes that have occurred with Ortex, and their algorithm was not perfect for estimating short interest. They've worked out a lot of the bugs, and we've been helping Ortex with working out. Whenever we catch those bugs or we see anything wrong, we just let them know, and they're like, hey, thanks so much for finding that. We'll go ahead and get somebody on that and fix it right away. And they've honestly been super responsive. We've enjoyed talking with Peter and his team, and
Yeah, that
working
was
with
really
them.
awesome.
It's been fantastic, and I'm so glad to have so much more confidence in the data that they've been providing. So, like, I gotta
Yeah.
say, it's really assuaged any fears that I would have had. I was pretty confident in Ortex from the beginning, but having been able to talk to him and understand where the data is coming from and how he's processing it is just great peace of mind. And we're trying to help retail understand it, because the misinformation about it being self-reported
Yeah.
data or manipulated data is just not true. There is pieces missing because of lack of transparency in the US markets, but that's not Ortex's fault. That's something that's wrong with our system, and that's something that we need to work to fix, which is pretty much what we're doing here.
Yeah, but also they're like bound by legal things that they can and can't say. And
right, they do have
Peter has been like
non-disclosure
so
agreements.
transparent with us, which is really encouraging when it comes to, again, being able to trust that kind of a system. And I fully back Ortex. They're awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, Ortex has been fantastic. I can't speak highly enough of Peter and his team. They've been awesome to work with.
The other thing that's important, I think, to mention about the 15%. They say they cover 85%. The other 15% is actually unknowable, which is the only reason they don't.
Yes. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I remember that conversation. I'm glad you pointed that out, Dave. So a lot of people rag on Ortex for only having access to 85% of prime broker data. So everyone's asking, where the hell's the other 15%? What Peter basically explained to us is that the other 15% is unknowable because it's not processed by these data warehouses, and some lending occurs behind closed doors, and it never gets disclosed. The thing is that hedge funds are able to lend shares to each other, and other entities are allowed to do that. Like, they can lend out shares to each other, and they can dictate the terms of that lending. There can be like a 0% interest loan on those shares. It does happen. So, like, you got to understand, the stock market is a very shady place, and we cannot have any illusions about what actually goes on behind closed doors. The data that gets reported and the money that gets shuffled around is there's dark deals that get made behind closed doors, especially when you start getting things involved like ISDA contracts. But I digress. The 15% of that data is just, you can't know it. It doesn't get reported. It's not available anywhere, and it just doesn't exist because it's all deals that are behind closed doors for their personal lending programs. So because of that, like, it's almost all of the data that you can possibly know, and it's such a high degree of confidence that we're 99% sure that it's, we're within like a 5% margin of error when we look at the Ortex estimated short interest. So that gives me enough confidence to trade on it. And the reason is because there's no other platform that discloses that data in real time. Ortex is the only one. There's no other platform that's faster than Ortex at disclosing the short interest in real time. Let's be real. Like, the exchanges, the FINRA data, it lags behind by a whole month. It's useless.
Mm-hmm.
It's whatever's happened, whatever opportunities arose from that, it's already come and gone at that point, because all of the failures to deliver that would have arisen from that report have already been covered. So it's useless to retail traders and anybody else who's looking for an opportunity to get into a short squeeze play. And Ortex has basically become a giant weapon for retail to be able to spot the malicious activities of shorts in real time, or as close to real time as we can get. It's more like a 2-day trading settlement lag period, but hopefully we'll go down to 1-day settlement soon, and we'll speed that thing up by 100%, which would be fantastic.
What can we expect from after today going into this week? What can we expect? What can we think that the hedges are going to do, or the market makers are going to do? Like, what can we expect from them to try and do to basically fuck us out of our position?
They're going to try to scare people. Okay, there's going to be these big red ass candles. That's going to happen again. I guarantee. Well, I can't guarantee anything, but be on the lookout. Okay, like there's going to be another big red candle, and it's going to be like a few million shares in like a half a second that are just going to instantly pummel the price. Okay, you got to be emotionally prepared for that, because you don't know when it's going to come, but you know that it will. It's kind of like being blindfolded in a boxing fight. You know somebody's going to hit you. You just don't know when. You have to be ready for it. So just be in that defensive posture. Be ready to take the hit, and again, not financial advice, but if you are looking to take advantage of a short squeeze opportunity, and retail is going to be the benefactor of that of that short squeeze, retail has to hold together. Like that's the only way that it works. There's no other way for a short squeeze to happen unless a giant fund catches wind of this and starts slapping the ass all at once, and they have the liquidity to do that. They could. There's a hedge fund out there somewhere that might catch wind of this and figure out, oh, that's actually one of my competitors. I can use that to smash the hell out of them and put them over leveraged on their position, and I can profit from that. And that's how ruthless these dudes are. Like, they will do that. But it's all a matter of if and when they catch on next. When retail catches on to this stuff, this is the benefit of the internet. We can communicate with each other in real time, and we can let other people know about what we found. And everybody is their own island. You have to make your own decisions. I can't tell you what to do, okay? And I'm not telling you that this thing is just going to go exponential up past $20 or $2,000 or whatever. Like, I'm not going to throw out ridiculous figures. I'm just going to let you know the reality of the situation based on the math and the numbers, and the fact that look at the goddamn volume, okay? So this thing has been over leveraged by market makers, and they've really put themselves in a shit position. They can absolutely get hammered here, but the only way that can happen is if either another hedge fund jumps in on this and decides to smack the ass and take all those shares off the table so they can't cover, or retail has to buy and hold and diamond hand this shit until we finally get the price that we're happy with. Whatever that price is going to end up being is up to each individual. I'm not going to give a price target. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you how to trade this thing. But I will warn you of signs and symptoms of what I see coming, and I will let you know what I think is going to happen. But you have to understand, it's just my position, and it's just my opinion, and it's fallible, okay? I'm just human. I can be wrong, and I'm probably going to be wrong at times. I have been wrong before. But, we've been right before. And I'll tell you, the data that Hell's Trading Floor has been able to pull together with just a small number of extremely dedicated and intelligent people has been fantastic. So,
thank you.
Anytime.
Sweet. I want to bring up something that go ahead, Dilly.
Oh, I was just going to say, True Demon, I had an idea. Like, one thing we do here at House Trading Floor is often, like, our analysts will do live charts with their TradingView accounts. Do you want to take, like, a photo and maybe tweet it out with some of your technical analysis? Because that's one benefit to House Trading Floor. We have so many different types of traders here to learn from, and that's what I really like, is seeing how other people interpret a chart. Now, that is only like looking at somebody's technical analysis on a certain play obviously is not financial advice. But it can showcase at least like how somebody else like interprets like where they put their lines and things like that, and like different you know, resistance, support, stuff like that. But that I was thinking if you like did a photo version and maybe tweeted it, it might, you know, just show people like if they're on the fence, because tomorrow is the first of the month. So if you wanted to join us in Intel's trading floor, like that would be the optimum time to subscribe, because then you'll get the full month's worth. Like Patreon doesn't do a prorated amount. So
Right. Yeah, I do want to let people know about that. I'm glad you mentioned that as well. If you're interested in joining Hell's Trading Floor, Patreon is really stupid, and they've set us up with upfront charges. So I've got to work out some way to fix that. So we're gonna figure that out. But for right now, if you join Hell's Trading Floor, if you were to join today, you would get charged for today for the entire month, and you would get charged again on the 1st of March. So if you're thinking about
just
joining
join
us
tomorrow.
Yeah, just join tomorrow. Just wait until after midnight Pacific time. I believe it's Pacific time. So like 3 in the morning if you're Eastern time. Just wait for the opening bell.
Well, they can join as a trial trader and then upgrade.
Yeah, but we're taking that away tomorrow. So
yeah.
Oh yeah,
we're taking
but if
that
they
away
want to FOMO in today.
Do you guys want to FOMO
you
in
can,
today?
You can click the link to just join, but then linking Patreon, do that tomorrow. If you're interested, since we have 320 people watching now, which is so great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Smash that like.
One thing I do want to bring up, something that Matt Core said. Stairs up, elevator down. He was not lying when he said that. I learned it the hard way.
Yeah, stairs up, elevator down. You do have to be ready to get smacked here. There is the potential that the market maker might try to whack us across the face and try to rip people's shares out of their hands with their stop losses. This right here, stop loss hunting. That's what this is. These guys see those limits on the order book. Okay, they see those trailing stop losses on the order book. Those show up as limit orders, and they will take those. They will rip those shares out of your hand and then let it rip again, because these guys want your shares. All right, they need to cover. They do need to cover. Unlike most short sales, the market makers, when they over leverage themselves on short exempts and they don't have shares located to cover those failures to deliver are due on a specific day. So some of them are due today, but there's a bigger number that's coming due on Friday. I'll point that out to you here real quickly. We'll cover that, and then I'll tweet out this data, or I'll tweet out the chart, I should say. Okay. All right.
Cool. Thanks.
So take note
Melo
of
said they ain't having his shares.
Yeah. So take note. So short exempts become failures to deliver after T+4 trading days if the shares were not located. Okay, that means they were naked shorted. So after T+4, they become failures to deliver, and after 2 days after that, the failures to deliver are due at the morning bell. They must be delivered at the morning bell. All right. So today is the 28th. Let's count back T+6. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, T. All right. So T is the 17th. The short exempt volume is 1.8 million. Guess what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is 4.2 million. And the day after that, 4.69. These guys are in such deep shit. And if they don't cover their positions quickly, then they will absolutely get their asses hammered.
Mm-hmm.
So this is
with
what it's going to...
With a cactus.
With a cactus. Hammered with a cactus.
Hammered with... #hammered with the cactus. I don't know.
Man.
I'm an ideas person.
What have I created? What have I created?
Whole new meaning to prickly pear margarita.
Oh my god! What have I done? What have I created? This monstrous.
I don't know if you were here earlier when we were talking about like we need to send Gasparino for sure a cactus in the mail.
Oh man!
I don't know if you were here for that, but
that is hilarious, man. All right. Well, I'm thrilled to be a part of this, and I'm so glad that everybody here is watching and interested in what we found. I do want to go ahead and let you know, once again, this is a risky play. You are fighting against a market maker. There are shady people that are playing in this stock and trying to manipulate it down. Okay, you have to be aware of that. All right, there's no trade without risk, but I am going to be perfectly honest with everybody that this one is particularly dangerous. So you are fighting against big names in Wall Street. If they have their way, they will take every cent from you, and that's why I'm trying to stay out of options on this. Okay, day trading options only, small positions. Everything that moves the price and everything that makes a difference is all in share buying. That's the only thing that the market maker cares about, because the market maker needs shares to cover. They don't give a shit about the options. The options are feeding them liquidity and they're selling them. Okay? So be really careful if you decide to buy options. They can hammer this thing with one of these big ass red candles and multiply it 10 times. All right? It can happen. There's nothing here that's certain. So please understand your own risk and don't play with money that you cannot afford to lose. All right? It's very important that everybody understands this. I'm not going to take any responsibility for anybody that decides to bet their mortgage on this thing. All right? There's no certainty.
Past 3.
Please, 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 please be careful.
That's
There's
some
one
volume
thing.
coming in.
Yeah, there's one thing to commit to a financial protest, and then there's another thing to commit financial suicide.
I'm not terrible, Treasy. Sorry.
So there's another play that's
Teasy.
been bouncing around back and forth a little bit. Some of us are in. KAVL is currently up 22% on the day, is on the threshold list at 100% utilization, does not have an options chart, and its cost to borrow is well north of 250.
All right, let's go take a look at Cavill. I do have a position in this one. That's very nice. It's nice to see this one up. I bought in back here at about $2.67. So it's nice to be up a little bit. It's been a while. I had the faith though. I had the faith. I saw the DD. I saw the DD on Cavill, and I saw that it was shorted to shit. So this one I've got some faith in.
At some point today, the cost to borrow hit 409%.
It was 700 last week, wasn't it?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw down an alert here.
It's breaking out nicely off the daily. If you look at the daily, there's like a descending wedge that is breaking out with like a huge green candle.
Yeah.
All right. And if you guys are curious about what I was just doing on the chart, that was a trading view alert. So one of the perks that we have at Hell's Trading Floor is professional, that's the third tier members only, have access to our trading view alerts channel. And I create these alerts based on my technical indicators and things like that. So anytime we have a technical breakout or a breakdown or anything, I'm a very impartial trader, or I try to be. I try to be unbiased. So I set my alerts according to both bearish and bullish indicators, and I let people know as soon as they see them. Okay, there's no shade thrown at anybody for exiting their positions here at Hell's Trading Floor. That's everybody has to make their own personal financial decisions about what's right for them. So if anybody starts like, oh, you paper hands, we don't deal with that shit here. Okay, fuck off with that.
Goodbye.
So but what we do want to make sure is that everybody's informed about what's going on and that they understand the technical indicators, and those who are not big into technical analysis might not recognize these patterns right away, or you may need some practice and just not comfortable with it yet. So I do it for you, and I set those alerts and I let people know, and we also share these charts. So that's part of what we do here to make sure that we get everybody
It's breaking
informed.
out, guys.
Which one, Cavill?
Yeah.
So you're sharing your Firefox rather than TradingView.
Oh, good call. My bad.
And right, you didn't tweet that.
All right, I'll get it.
Just log off, man. Take a break.
Just log off.
At some point, he's going to give me access to his Twitter, so I can just do it for him.
I'll have to do that. Gotta put that business account to work.
Here you go.
With Cavill, very important to note, there is earnings in 2 days.
Oh, really? You don't say.
The gist with that is they've been basically hammered with the lawsuit, unable to commercialize their product, and a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, they settled that lawsuit and they can commercialize their products again, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we, Daniel, we don't go live that regularly. We might if you guys like it. So let us know if you do like this format. We would love to get some feedback on it. But we don't really go live regularly. What we do is in the Discord, all tiers. So that's if you're a trader, veteran, or professional, all of our tiers are have accessibility to our voice channel in our trading floor. So we're in voice chat all day, just like this. Like all the people you're hearing right now, we have no lives, we don't have friends, and we sit and talk to people on the internet. So if you want to come hang out with us and be our friend, please feel free because we need all the help we can get.
Wait, I thought we were friends.
I mean, we are, but like, you know.
Y'all be cracking me up. Okay, here they're going for the next one. They're going to try and break this thing down below trend. Watch this red candle coming up here.
Waiting for the bounce off of 156.
Yeah, watch it. They're going to
Thanks
smack
for the feedback, guys.
They're going to smack this thing. They're going to try and get it down. Let's take bets. I'm going to bet 154. I'm going to bet 154. Let's see it. Go on, market maker. Give me your best shot. 154.
Say 154.
Mello and Mello's in the chat on YouTube. Hi, Mello. Thank you for not spamming. And he said that Mike Hunt, who is a YouTuber, is talking about this stream right now.
Oh, no kidding.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mike
Hell
Hunt.
yeah.
Mike Hunt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mello. I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
Yeah, you guys are funny.
Mello just got banned, everybody. So if you know him, he needs a friend right now because he's banned.
I just put him in timeout.
Fucking Melody.
Screw you, dude.
That was actually really good.
That was funny.
That's
funny.
Or is it Melody?
Oh.
Yeah, it's Melody.
Melody or is it Mellow?
Are you guys just figuring that out for the first time? Come on.
No, I'm just saying. I thought it was Melody.
Melody.
I thought it was Melody. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Melody. Melody.
Mellow?
I don't think about him.
He's trying to type, and he's all
thought about it.
That's what he types with.
Throw him the cactus.
Throw the cactus at Melody.
Is that the new saying? Give him the cactus.
give him the cactus.
Give him
all right, guys.
The not so melody.
Let's get some cactuses in chat.
Cacti.
Let's get some cacti.
Cactus. Yeah,
give him.
We've been over this. We've been over this.
Everybody. This is our thing. Max scores Axis and Greg's, and we're gonna cactus people. We're gonna cactus Melody every time.
Drive-by cactusing.
Drive-by cactusing.
I can't wait to time him out again.
We have good time.
Oh man. Can I give you the support levels?
Dennis would like to know if you could give some support levels. He's actually going to tweet it out in a second. Let's see if he has.
If you draft a tweet, if you can draft a tweet for me and send it to me, then I can send it out.
I just think you should send the picture.
Send the picture of the tiers.
Oh no. He means like price levels for.
Oh God, I'm an idiot. I'm totally forgetting. Jesus, don't listen to me. All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, silly dilly dokey,
All right.
Dilly.
All right. Yeah. We have one support that we just bounced off of at 160 ish. 160, 161. Close enough. 160.69. I like that. Nice.
Yeah, I know it literally bounced off of 169 earlier. It was so beautiful.
That's where we're at now. 169. Now about
the entire voice chat erupted in noise.
So I did
said free mellow.
Hashtag free mellow. Oh shit.
Mello's canceled. Hashtag cancel Mellow.
Yeah. Cancel culture in hell is strong. Okay.
Oh god.
I did post his Twitter link to that tweet with his technical analysis for MULN. So if everyone wants, and if you go there and you like the tweet, I mean, just, drop a like, retweet, put a comment, Thank you.
Let's see how many people in chat get that.
Due diligence.
Just as asks, where are we getting our short exempt volume from? We get that data from FINRA. We have a bot that automatically retrieves all stock data from FINRA related to short volume and short exempts. If you want to look up that data yourself, you're free to do so. It's on FINRA's website. You just Google FINRA short volume data, and they have CSV files and also a daily chart. The problem is that the data is not very easy to retrieve, so we created a bot that would help us retrieve it quickly, and we can parse it and chart based on it. It's basically creating Excel tables for us super, super quickly, so it makes things easy for us. And we also have indicators and trading alerts based on it. So if you want access to that, then you have to join Hell's Trading Floor's Discord, which is Hell's Trading Floor, blah, blah, blah. It's https://discord.gg/Hell's Trading Floor. We have a Patreon account that you can sign up through.
Yeah, we'll put it in chat, guys.
Yeah, we'll put it in chat.
How do you spell the part?
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. I've had entirely too much coffee, so I'm hyper as hell today.
You know what this reminds me of, though? SPRT. Like, the same energy. I mean, it was you calling it out. This is just like SPRT vibes right now.
I missed a huge opportunity on SPRT. I sold when it was 18. I could have sold it when it was 59. Damn, if only I could do it twice. But oh well, that's okay. We have Mullen now.
Maybe
we can do it again.
You can do it again.
This is why
to be honest with you, it doesn't stop with Mullen. It doesn't stop with BI. It doesn't stop. These bots, a small wonder. That's what I call them because they're crazy ass bots. Yeah. Anyways, these bots are sick. They're not gonna stop, bro. There's thousands of tickers. There's always gonna be a play. The bot is gonna come through for us.
Yeah. Let's actually go ahead and talk about another one, okay? This is another play that we're in on that's very early, okay? This is ALZN, and I'll just be perfectly honest with you. I don't know anything about this company, okay? This is a technical trade, all right? Purely a technical trade. Don't know anything about it. I don't even have short interest data on this one, actually, but our bot called it out. The reason why it called it out is because on these two trading days, which you see as these vertical lines here, these were days where short exempts created a trigger that we refer to as Todd-vergence, named for the analyst here on the trading floor, Todd Bigsley, who created this indicator. It is based off of short exempts, which have created a rapid change in volume and short exempt volume. The main indicator is based on the delta rate, or the rate of change in the short exempts. So we're able to find tickers that have these massive disparities, or this giant change in the short exempts just overnight, and that's an indicator to us. So when we see that the stock is trading low, it's trading almost flat and way oversold, and there are back-to-back giant spikes in short exempts. And when we see that, that's what we refer to as Todd-vergence. And we've had two back-to-back Todd-vergences in less than 7 trading days. Every single time on every single stock that we have looked at this event, the stock had a multi-bagger squeeze. That means going more than 100% gain within 30 days. Now, we've back-tested this against a bunch of different tickers. We back-tested it on AMC, and it called AMC out on May 20th. It called GameStop out on December 30th, I want to say, and again in the middle of January before it actually squeezed. And it called out SPRT on August 15th, I want to say. So there were multiple plays that if we had this bot at the time, it would have given us the perfect timing to buy options on a squeeze. So we have yet to find a stock ticker where this indicator was triggered and it did not squeeze, but we haven't really been looking for that case. But given how oversold it is, given how low of a float it is, and that it's trading with the RSI floating down around 30, you know what? What the hell? It's an easy technical trade for me. I'd be willing to ride this thing up to $1.50. It looks good. It looks like a good technical trade. So, worth a shot. So for that reason, and with these indicators giving me some confidence, I'm going to go ahead. I took a position for May 20th, and that was the strike that I chose because the options were cheap. I think they were like 15 cents on the ask, 15 cents on the ask. And yeah, so we liked what we saw. And the interesting thing is that this indicator also let us, it wasn't as strong on Mullen, but it actually called out Mullen to us. It was on the 23rd of February. So actually, the actual trigger was back on the 22nd, the Toddvergence, but we don't get that information until after an hour after the closing bell because we have to wait for FINRA to update their short data. So at the after the closing bell is when we were able to figure it out. Yeah, Dilly.
We have somebody in chat on YouTube asking about if we could apply this indicator to CENN, which I believe we did already, right?
I believe we did. Yeah. We'll go ahead and look at CENN, which, by the way, is in an extremely similar situation to Mullen in the fact that, yeah, I'm not going to give out too much information, but some of the bad actors that are involved in Mullen are also involved in CENN. They are the same motherfuckers that are doing to Mullen what they were doing to CENN. The problem is that CENN may already be smashed down, so we might have to wait for another opportunity for them to over leverage themselves. But I'll go ahead and pull up the data. Let me go ahead and get CENN up here on the chart. Yeah, same situation. Big sell-off, right? Long slope. And this was basically straight vertical from here, all right? This is where the maliciousness started really taking off, all right? Notice the OBV was flat throughout this entire period until this sell-off. It's not quite hellish divergence, actually, but we'll talk about it another time. Props to Hunter Jackson, or Jackson Hunter, for giving us that name, hellish divergence. It's fantastic. All right, give me a few seconds, guys. I'm going to pull up the CENN data.
Look in the live screen chat.
Live screen chat. Oh, thank you, Verde. I really appreciate that.
MULN's volume is really drying up. It's only traded 572 million shares today.
It's only, oh my God. That's so insane, guys. That's so insane.
Stupid.
Wow, that's wild.
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. So CENN had CENN triggered a Toddvergence on the 23rd. Nobody can see my screen on this one just yet, but the 23rd, mark that date. That was the trigger date. So that was the signal. CENN is starting to move now. So this could be the opportunity. Actually, I might take back what I said. So FTDs on short exempts are going to start hitting about 5 days from now. So if market makers get it put into, if the price continues to rise and market makers get put into a bad situation where they're below on their positions or I should say, if the price moves up by about 50%, they will be taking a big loss on some I'll say about $120,000, just some rough head math based on the numbers that I'm seeing. So we'll go ahead and mark this out.
Someone actually modded me.
Okay. So this was the date that we spotted the Toddvergence. Interestingly enough, we saw a spike. we saw the RSI move up from oversold. The OBV turned on that day, and the moving average reversed its course when it was about ready to cross below the signal.
Ooh, we got a wedge breakout on MULN.
All right.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
yes.
let's go, baby.
I literally
Let's
just
go.
posted and tagged you in that photo of the wedge, and I was like, "Look where it ends at 357," and it just immediately broke it.
Wow, what a thing of beauty.
We have somebody. It's Showa. Chat. She wants to know. Said I do have the link. I'm not sure which one to go for. I guess she's talking about the levels. You wanna lay it down on her?
Say,
let me rephrase that.
She wants, or he wants to upgrade or join.
Just can you like just briefly give them the
somebody
rundown
wants
on the
to
tiers?
Somebody wants to join. Okay, yeah. So we've got 3 main tiers. Okay, we've got the trader, which is that's the base tier. Everybody, it's like $3 a month. We made it as cheap as Patreon would let us, basically, so that we just keep the bots out and keep spammers out, just by forcing people to attach a credit card to their name. It's kind of just like a defense mechanism, so that we can swap people out if we decide they're misbehaving. But anyway, if you're a trader, you get access to about 90% of the Discord. You can be a part of the conversation, join us in the trading floor, and chat with people live as we're doing our trading. What we're doing here with a live stream is a little bit different. But on most days, we're just hanging out in voice chat, talking about what our day trades are, looking for technical indicators and opportunities, and scalping trades. That's basically what we do. If you're a new learner and you're not familiar with the stock market, there's a lot of experienced traders here that you can learn from, find out about options trading strategies and stuff like that. The next tier up is veterans. Veterans is $10 a month. Veterans get access to all of the Discord, as well as including the analysts floor, which we have a staff of analysts that hunt down plays for us, and there are very experienced, trusted traders that will call out plays and do DD and research for us, and they'll post it in their private channels in the analyst floor. And veterans can get a heads up on that information whenever they need to. Also, veterans are allowed to watch us in the streams and participate in the Discord live stream chat that happens on the back end here. So they get prioritized attention from us, and they get to watch everything happening with a real-time stream when my computer is cooperating, which today it's not. And then the final tier is the professionals, which get access to the most stuff that we have, okay? The professionals are basically whoever wants to support us with serious money. It's $50 a month. No one is asking you to. No one's obligated. But that money goes to buying it doesn't go to us. We don't pay ourselves, at least not yet. We're not there yet. What we're doing with that money is we are purchasing access to more data and integrating more APIs with our stock bot and Scourge bot is what we call it. And that's what all that money goes towards. And then what the professionals get in return for that is they get access to the whole Discord. They get prioritized access to the mods, myself. We have meetings every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time to talk about whatever the professionals want to. We have a special professionals meeting where we get to talk about research, stocks, trading, technical analysis, whatever, or just the weather, anything you guys want to talk about. In addition, professionals get access to ScourgeBot. They get to call on the commands for the ScourgeBot whenever they want to. And they don't have to ask a mod or an analyst to run a command for them. And they also get real-time access to TradingView alerts. Some other things to mention is that all members get access to some of our bots, which includes a Tiblio bot, which calls out options and unusual options volume, unusual whales bot, stock bot, options fan bot. We got all kinds of bots in our Discord that everyone's allowed to use. It's unlimited access to those bots. So if you just want to see what Hell's Trading Floor is about, we're heavily DD driven. So that's basically all we do here. We just focus on the numbers and the DD. That's all we do. We're not here about and also fucking hedge funds with cactuses. Cacti.
Yeah.
We fuck hedge funds with cacti.
You gotta subscribe to the OnlyFans for that.
Yeah.
It brings a whole new meaning to crypto.
It's just it lights my fire inside, and it fulfills me in a way that I can't describe.
But it also fulfills them in a way they can't describe.
Yes.
But
Ooh, hurdy.
We have fun here, so and we're a very welcoming community. We don't make any judgments about people. We're very much against that whole like paper hand shaming bullshit. We're all about trading successfully and teaching people how to hunt for themselves and educating people in the stock market and finance. So that's our whole mission statement. We're trying to teach people how to fish for themselves. And if you're gonna beat some hedge funds, you got to trade like the devil. So
hell yeah!
Here we go.
If you want it, oh god, we got to clip that too.
Can I get in there?
Manuel said, "Do we have the Ortex data?" I was like, "Man, we have Ortex as a member."
Yeah, Ortex is a member of our
Ortex,
Discord.
literally, they are members of Hell's Trading Floor, just so you're aware.
Yep. So are the Tiblio. So are the Tiblio guys. The Tiblio guys are members of our Discord. We got Matt Kors. Matt Kors occasionally will stop by. Trades will stop by occasionally. He comes to us for some DD.
He came last night to our professionals meeting we had. He stopped in last night for.
Oh yeah, the Masked Investor. We got TMI comes by here. Yeah, we got all kinds of people that come by for DD. Terrible, yeah. She was asking me about a play, by the way. Actually, I think I called that out in the analyst floor. I got to get back to her on that. Tempestuous Persephone, I see you there. Hell yeah.
This is becoming the crossroads, guys.
If you want to beat hedge funds, you got to trade like the devil. Hell yeah.
You got to meet the devil
Hell
at the crossroads.
Yeah. I love Jenna Marbles, man. I miss her so much.
So do I.
Man.
Hell yeah, beach.
Yeah,
all right.
We do, Manuel. We did used to charge, but I think like once you get your tiers in order, like I think I'll tell you which one to get, but I think the best one is the professional one because you get access to everything. Like everything is in the Discord server. You get access to it.
Yeah,
they are the backbone of our community because they are really the ones that are funding. We want to provide all this information to all retail, and we're not here trying to be a fan Discord. We want to be a utility that's used by multiple communities, and so we're trying to like promote cross community like affiliation and all of that. So, but like the professionals are the ones who are funding all the data that we source for the bots, which is insanely expensive, like upwards of $1,000 a month. So the professional tier, they get like everything.
Yeah. That's why the professionals get so much attention from us, is because they're literally funding all these projects and making it possible for us to find plays like this to tell retail about what the hell is going on. If we didn't have the professionals, we would not have gotten this far. So yeah, round of applause for the professionals.
But like I was saying, we don't expect everybody to be that tier. So we do want to give access to as many people as possible so we can become like a source for information. There's just so much drama and like within the retail community, and things are split, and we are trying to create a solution for that.
Absolutely. It's the thing about trading and the stock market is that it has been incumbently controlled by the richest individuals in America for the last 3 decades. Basically, since computerized trading was created, they've been in full control of everything, and they have only gained more and more control with time because they've purposefully kept education for finance and the stock market completely off the table for, blue collar workers and average Americans. It's not possible for people to educate themselves unless they go and dedicate themselves to the research. And I'll tell you this right now, there's a ton of people on Wall Street that even they don't know what the fuck is going on. Like they write up these contracts and they'll facilitate some of this shit, but they don't have a clue what the hell they're doing. Some of them, like, they like to sit on a pulpit and say, like, oh yeah, the fundamentals are great. No, this company's going to go to the moon. It'll be trading 300% in a few weeks. And lo and behold, Jim Cramer quote, don't pull your money out of Bear Stearns. Bear Stearns is fine. 3 months later, it's bankrupt. Fucking idiot.
That's a really good question, Daniel. Asked a question, can you be a professional without actually being a professional? And yes, that is just what we named the tiers. You don't have to be a professional trader by any means. It's just a name for the tier. So if you're a newbie and you want to learn and you just want like the ability to like talk to the analysts a little bit more, absolutely you can be a professional. It's just a tier name.
Yeah, it's just a tier name. Maybe we need to clarify some of that in the language, but like none of the tiers are based on people's skill level. You can be like, this could be your first time in the market and you can just jump straight into professional if you want to. I'm not saying to do it, like, I'm not soliciting anybody, but you know, you're free to. And you know what? I would encourage that if you want to have access to all that data and understand how it all works and ties together, professional is a great tier because we have meetings every weekend where we talk about this stuff and we can help everybody understand and educate themselves on the market mechanics that make all this shit happen. So, and we also go digging through filings all the time. Like in the last 2 weeks, I've learned more about convertible securities than I have even before I got into, like, even after I got into AMC, because I needed to dig into it for the sake of this investigation that we're doing on Mullen. So it's big. The education in the community is bar none the best that I've had. I would rather throw $50 a month at this Discord than ever think about getting a financial degree at some like Harvard or wherever the hell you want to.
You so right about that shit, bro.
Someone did bring up a good point. Could you zoom in on the 1 minutes for Mullen for the last 8 minutes of the day?
Sure could.
Yeah, that's a great.
We got volume coming in.
This wedge is big. This wedge is big.
Can you zoom in?
Oh, and also, Dilly, I can see your messages coming through on YouTube chat.
Really?
Yeah, if you want to type something else real quick just to test it out, but I saw your message to Daniel a minute ago, I think.
Well, I think you can, because you it keeps giving me an error.
That's weird.
Somebody can the mods block this stupid webcams chat bullshit?
I got it.
Thank
or
you.
Me and Vinny got it, I guess.
Yeah, throw it out for pornography so that they knock that shit off of YouTube. I'm so tired of seeing that.
We always get the stream cam things. Like, it's not even like good spam. Like, it's like this. It's like
shove a cactus in its ass and move on.
Yeah, what if they start being like, "Hey, cactus ass play over here at the camp? Are we allowed to kick them out?"
Oh my god, I don't want to see that.
I think morally
oh my god.
To keep them at that point.
You know what?
Hold on a second.
I've just realized.
Where did you learn about the cactus?
We got some good volume coming in, Jack.
Well, thank you, Mario, for subscribing. Man.
Oh wow, Hook is doing well too. It's consolidating very nicely. Hook is another play that we're in on. I think I called out ALZN. We got some calls going for this one. Cavill is it's doing just fine. CENN, this one had a Todd-vergence occur just a couple days ago, back on the 23rd. So we're watching this one. AMC touched $19 today, and it looks like it's getting ready to challenge resistance one more time before the close. So I'm pretty excited about that. And those of you who haven't seen this yet, this is my AMC timeline. Some people might be interested in this. The timeline from peak to peak of this first squeeze, I basically doubled that and added one trading week, and it gave me the second timeline. It added up perfectly. So I went from peak to peak on the second timeline, multiplied by 2, and added 2 trading weeks, and it gave us the third timeline. So we're waiting to see in the next, like, basically 5 trading days to see if AMC starts its next squeeze. It could be total bullshit and just like a bunch of tinfoil hattedness, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it landed right on earnings, and AMC moved its earnings up. So, I don't know. It's kind of exciting. I'm pretty bullish. I don't know.
Yeah, we got a buy signal on IWM right now, so we might get a run on AMC and GME.
Yeah,
I love you so much right now, True Demon.
I'm so glad you think that.
You're so great.
You think you love me. You
think you love me. You just love the idea of me.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh man.
Coinboy, actually, quite a few. Coinboy has how many? Would you happen to know how many EU folks we have in Discord? And actually, quite a few from all different corners of the world. Surprisingly enough, a lot of diversity.
We on our analyst team, I think we have 4 people that I can think of from across the pond, which is really great. So for the professional members, we do weekly analyst meetings every Sunday. We are going to switch up the time to give like a better time on some of the Sundays for people that are overseas. So that's another thing. We aren't just in the US at all. There is like a lot of people from like, I don't want to name their countries in particular, but yeah, we're all over. We're worldwide, baby.
Holy damn, Reggie
One
stock.
guy.
What the heck? What is this nonsense? What the heck happened to this stock?
Jesus.
Oh my god. Savvy Trading called this one out and asked me to take a look at it in the Discord chat. Oh my god, what the hell is this?
Can you zoom in more?
This thing went, what? Oh my god, I have to chart this out. How high did this go?
Jesus. The gap.
Tell me about it.
43 to 61.
Yeah, what is that in
Damn.
percentages? I gotta
About
look at
50.
It's 80 from the bottom. If you count the 2 gaps, 80%.
Oh, so there's a second gap.
It's 87%.
Jesus.
Jeez, what the hell? I wonder if we had some
There are
time.
4 of you, right? From across the pond.
Chevron's
When did you get calls on it?
Reggie.
Savvy, when did you buy those calls? What was your entry?
And we have 333 concurrent viewers. Look
Oh
at that.
damn! Congratulations, dude. That's a nice pick. Occam's phaser. Huge shout out to Occam for pointing that call out. Apparently, Occam called this out, and Savvy Trading bought some $65 calls for April on this thing. Holy crap!
Hell
It must
yeah,
be.
that's awesome.
It must be earnings. That must be that earnings. Oh my god.
They're
Well,
getting bought by
ooh,
Chevron, wasn't it?
Congratulations. I would get the hell out. That's a hell of a pick.
We got that red candle now, TD.
We got that red candle.
Big hit.
Yeah, there we go.
I did say it was gonna make a run for this $2 mark, and they were gonna slap it. I did say it.
I'm gonna buy some.
Yeah.
I hope that shit
Fuck yeah.
bounces right here and
Buy
eats
the
up that
fucking
red
dip.
candle.
Damn straight.
Yeah, it bounced right off of
Not financial
155.
advice. Not financial
Which
advice.
is also, if you look at the screenshot that I posted and tagged you in TD, this is the bottom of, like, literally a double bottom perfectly off of the bottom of the channel
It's also
that it was in.
38.2 fib retracement for the day.
Yep.
You? Hell yeah.
Yeah. They smacked this thing. I'm gonna look at the short exempt data at the close of the day. I'm willing to bet that they covered their overdue short exempts in the morning, and they started trying to cover and accumulate some of this in this whatever the hell you want to call this run that we had. But this was not the squeeze. This was not it. There wasn't there was a lot of volume. I will give it that, but this wasn't enough for them to cover all of those FTDs.
1 minute, guys.
And these guys are in a lot of pain right now. So
this is also probably day traders leaving their positions as well.
Yeah, that I could see. I could see day traders.
Just want to say thank you, Elon, for having the 7% day on Tesla. Feel great.
I feel like he's saying grace right now, like he's at the table. Thank you, Elon, for
thank you, Elon.
Thank you. Hallelujah. Thank you, Elon.
Come on, that's money, Jack.
All right, we got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Anyone?
Thank you, everyone that's come by today. Thank you, guys. This has been the most fun. So thank you, everyone. We have 344 people in here watching. Thank you.
Yeah. Good way to end the day. All right, we got about 5 seconds. Warning to everyone. 5, 4.
Can you just mute Melody? Thank you.
He knows we're fixing the dip.
Ding, 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 ding.
Market close.
That's the market close.
Everybody, all the new members that plan on being there, hopefully I'll see y'all in the morning. If y'all want to just hop into trading floor a voice chat, we will be in there. I don't get there till probably like 8, but I will be playing some jams in there on the low key, let everybody join or whatever, but see everybody there.
Cool.
All right, guys, it's been fun.
It's been a ton of fun. Thank you, everybody on YouTube who joined us for this stream. And to those of you who are in on Mullen with us, congratulations on your win. Hopefully you've made some fantastic profits. If you did decide to take profit, then congratulations on the win. And if you're still with us, then thank you again for helping us helping us bring attention to what is going on with this stock. If you do end up if you do trust the research that's done here, we also thank you for placing that trust in us for finding these plays. And yeah, we'll be at this again as soon as we possibly can, and we'll be looking forward to getting you some more DD as soon as possible. Thanks again, guys. Have a great time and have a hell of a day in the markets.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
YouTube.